Hi, how y'all doing? Wait, whoa, what the? My microphone. My microphone. 1 second. You can't hear me. You can't hear me. Or maybe you can. I don't know. It's saying you can't hear me, but it's also saying that you can. It's saying both at the same time. Intriguing. Intriguing. Okay. Huh. Huh. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, you can? Okay. Because it's saying both yes and no in a way that I've never seen before. It's intriguing. It's you know when you're in like a recording thing, it has the little bar that like moves up and down whenever like it hears things. That bar is just not going up or down at all. It's completely not moving whatsoever. I was like, oh, did it disconnect? No, it's saying that it's connected and that it's working. The little red light on the microphone is on, but the little bar, my little indicator. How intriguing. We love this. We love to start a stream like this. Oh boy, that's a good omen, right? We're getting the bad luck out at the beginning of a stream. That's how it works, yes? That's how luck works, I believe. But hello, Clyde. Hello, Waffle. Waffle got first. Good job. Hell yeah. Actually, I believe Waffle's getting the ads right now. I'm gonna pat Waffle on the head in chat. There we go. Shakes fist angrily. Oh boy. I wonder, it would be, I don't know if there's a way to, like, see how many times each individual person has gotten first. As, like, a method of competition. Oh, man. I think if I had to do that, if I was able to do that, I would have to, like, start now. Pasta water, that I can do. That one I know how to do it, and it's easy. I just go like this. And I drink the water. But oh boy. A little bit of a sippy. A little bit of a sippy, if you will. And I will. I have to, legally. You cook it to water. I think they call that boiling. Unless... searing, or... theoretically, I guess you could smoke water. I meant smoking as in, like, smoked meats. You could probably attempt to smoke it like a joint. Who wants to try that? I'm not going to. I'm asthmatic. Who wants to try that? I'll watch. I'll watch from behind, like, a window, so I don't have to be anywhere near a fire. But rolling up a fat blunt of water. That's me if I was, like, a youth pastor, you know? Wouldn't that just be a bong rip? I'm imagining there's no weed involved. I'm imagining you get out the paper, you pour water on top of it, and then you roll that up. And the water stays perfectly... maybe if you wrapped it up while it was still ice. Youth pastor shots of grape juice. I love saying, like, oh, yes, that's my youth pastor going to interact with the kids. I don't think I've even seen a youth pastor in real life. I've just heard the tales of them. I've heard the tales. Oh boy. The raised Christian but never been to church experience. Truly, I've said this before. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I've said this before on stream even. But only a few months ago was I informed that at church they don't read the Bible. Like, most Christians haven't actually read it. 'Cause that was crazy to me learning that. 'Cause I just assumed that's what you did at church. like at least like one chapter or something, you know? Like, what the hell? I'm sorry, is that blast? What the heaven? Oh boy. They just yap stories. They just got shit to talk about, I guess. I guess it's just you get a guy up there and they're like, Jesus was cool. See you guys same time next week. I was like, what's something I can say that's like for broad Christianity? Because I know there's all the subdivisions. There's a word for that. I forget the word for that. The different species of Christianity. The different flavors. The different brands. The genres. You know. I don't know, man. Who knows? Sex! Sex! Am I saying sex or sex? They sound the same. But they're very different. I mean, maybe. There's probably some that overlap. I don't know. I almost said I'm not a doctor. That doesn't have anything to do with any of that, does it? I mean, maybe doctors know things. Have you ever considered that maybe doctors know things? I know, it's hard to believe sometimes, but maybe. Maybe. Oh boy. How's everybody doing, by the way? I haven't asked that yet. We just chillin'. Sect of Christians the first few centuries called the Adamites, who apparently never wore clothes. Huh. You'd think that would be a bigger thing, wouldn't it? Because, I mean, that's, like, chapter, book... yeah, it's the book of Genesis. That's book 1. It's just, you know, like, God made ya and was like, you don't need clothes. And then they ate a fruit and they were like, oh fuck, we need clothes. So, like, you know, that makes sense of, like, a sect of being like, well, we should do naked again. We should try that out, see where that takes us. Hello, Haldo. That's me, this is me imitating the Squibby. It's hard to do it as rapidly. I'm not that flexible, I don't think. Spine-wise. Spines are hard to do that. At least a little bit. At least a little bit. Oh, we dancing in chat? Or are you guys, like, just matching emotes? Call me Bruno Mars because I'm locked out of heaven. I had a Kids Bop CD that had the Kids Bop cover of that song on it. And that's the only song that I remember from that CD. And that's forever what I associate that song with. Could I add a toggle that squishes me? I mean, maybe. I have to... Fucking that detective one. I don't know what made it stop working. I have to figure shit out. Oh shit, look at that crab. Yo, I guess I'm on this screen. Look at the crab over there. The chat. See, my chat is over here, but then it's on the screen over here. I have to look everywhere. They're coming from all sides. Oh shit. I'm being surrounded. Oh boy. We're playing Lil Guardsman today, chat. I was like, there's no way for me to segue into that. Just like, speaking of being surrounded, in Lil Guardsman, we're at war currently. You know? That's something. We're at war. And we're trying to draft people to not be in war. Or I guess, no, we're drafting people to fight in the war. So ultimately we won't be doing it. That's the thing about war. Is that you start them and you're immediately like, I don't want this, you know? I say this from a lot of experience. I've personally been in a million wars. And that's what they're like. You get into them and you're like, I don't want it. Boy, oh boy. I did see, because this game does have like a little progress bar. Or like, whenever you load it into it, it says what percent of the way through the game you are. We're at 84% of the way. And I think we were at like 60 something when we started last time. So I think we might... crossing my fingers. I think we're gonna be done with this game today. Well, boy. And oh boy, oh boy. Oh yeah, my schedule's still... I don't know it. I think I'm streaming a bit more than I initially plotted, but I still have no clue. Everything is crazy. Assume yes until I say no, I guess. Oh, I need to get one of those, like, I need to just fucking make the graphic of that, like, then I can just reuse it every week. Of being like, oh, here's what I'm streaming this week. But I'm just like, man, making one singular graphic, I'm just a little guy. Just a little guy. I can't do that. And of course I just started, like, a whole new art project. So now... Because the Spotify Wrapped came out. And I've done this thing past 3 or 4 years? No, I guess, yeah, I think I started in 2020, so 4 years. We're just, when it comes out, being like, oh, if you send me a number and a character, I'll draw them with, that character with, that number on the song list. And I've been doing that. So I just started doing that for this year. Getting them all squared away. Truly? One of the... Yeah. I'm just thinking about some of the ones that people have requested. Oh, cause the music I listen to, like, my top artists were, like, MCR, Set It Off, I Don't Know How, But They Found Me. What the fuck were the other two? The Rex? Was it up there? Yeah, the Rex was up there, okay. And Fall Out Boy were my 5 top artists. And so then, like, when I get a request that's, like, Goofy from Disney, and it's to a My Chemical Romance song. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to figuring out how to do that. But, but that's a problem for me in the future. The problem for me now, not even really a problem, is to play a video game. Which I like to do. That's why it's not a problem. It's because it's good and I like it. Oh boy. Sans? You're not the video game I'm playing, Sans. Would you mind, just... stepping to the side, please? I'm gonna deny you access to the kingdom. I'm sorry. That was pretty abrupt, Sans. But boy oh boy. It's gaming time, chat. It's time for us to game 84% of the way. We're probably gonna get there. But let's see! Alright, last we left off, it was just after the end of our shift. So back to the tavern. Here we are. Oh, Queen Desdemona. And, I never remember the name of your spouse. Is it Julian? I think it actually is Julian. Greetings, Your Majesty. Chuck? Nope, your name is Chuck, not Julian. That's a different goblin. Look, in my defense, I barely remember anybody's names in this game. Hi, Lil. Sorry to bother you so late, but Desdemona has something to discuss with you. Ah, hello. What is it, necklace? What is it? Hello, Haldo. You chew gum with your gums? I don't know about you, but I chew gum with my teeth. But I don't know. I guess if you didn't have teeth, you could probably do that. I mean, I think it would just be the difficult part of, like, getting it to the point where it's all gooey. Gums is another word for your teeth? No, gums is like the pink part. I believe. I don't know teeth science, though. I could be wrong. I'm not a teeth scientist. A toothologist. Desi, I know we talked about this, but are you sure? Lil's done a lot for us. I am not having this conversation again. It is entirely inappropriate what you've been put through. That is why tomorrow will be your last guard shift. What? But we're at war. I've been doing a good job, I think. I feel like in lots of little ways I've been, I don't know, changing the course of fate. Ah. To be fair, Haldo, I mean, at least I assume that English isn't your first language. And I don't know why teeth would come up an incredible amount of time. Desi, sure, she's a kid. And no, it's probably not fair, but she's proven more than meets the eye plenty of times. You were the reason I asked her to I can read. English is my first language, I got no excuse. Hell yeah. Ooh, look at that little wiggle. Desi, sure, she's a kid, and no, it's probably not fair, but she's proven more than meets the eye plenty of times. You're the reason I asked her to uncover the spy in the GLA. True as that may be, it was time that she was relieved of her duty. I'm confused. Where's all this coming from? I thought we were, you know, friends? Friends. With you. Someone who has been acting in her own self-interest against the crown. Tyronius has told me the true nature of your character. Oh, fuck. Tyronius? He's nuts and gives off real main villain energy. Why would you believe anything that creepy ghoul factory has to say? Because he has accepted the role as my advisor. He's gonna be whispering nefariously into my ear, as is the role. He's your fourth advisor? Fourth, and perhaps only if the other three remain so utterly useless. You're gonna fire Stryker? I mean, I get shit canning Ash and Malcolm, but don't you think it's better to, you know, have multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions? Not anymore. Neither does Tyronius. He also thinks it's time for this little game to be over. These don't sound like your words. She's right, honey, they don't. Listen to me. I have made my decision. Tomorrow will be your final shift. We will not suffer those who speak against the Queen of the Sprawl. Yeah, are you being I think you're being corrupted by the amulet right now. Desdemona, listen to yourself. I will not be spoken to like that by a filthy... She pauses. I'm sorry. I'm under so much pressure. I need to lie down. I don't feel quite like myself right now. Lil, I'm sorry, but it's almost time for the end. Chuck, take me home.
This doesn't make any sense. I have worked my ass off for you and the bloody sprawl, not to mention that idiot triplet advisors. And now you're following that Tyronius asshole's advice? Fine, I quit.
You can't quit. You are already relieved of duty.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, Lil. I'll try to talk to her. Good night.
Damn.
Fucking Tyronius, whatever his last name was. Lil had foiled Brunhilde the morally questionable. Brunhilde the morally questionables, to say the least, planned to fatten the children of the sprawl with candy and then bake them into pies. The witch left in a huff. She took a hard look at her scheme and really thought about why people were so disgusted at the idea of eating pies made out of children. So she pivoted and created a line of vegan magical pies. After months of tweaking her recipe to perfection, she baked some of the most incredible pies you've ever tasted. She made the cover of the Sprawl Tattler newspaper and was declared Best New Restaurant, and there was much rejoicing. Yay! Mayor Scary Tree Monster stomped his way to Kaladar, ready to enact Councilwoman Ash's plan to convince them to swear allegiance to the Sprawl. But upon his arrival, he observed a fleet of lumber company vehicles ready to cut down his beloved forest. No! It seems that Councilwoman Ash's diplomatic mission was actually a distraction to keep Mayor Scary Tree Monster from voting on a controversial new bill. A bill that included, among other things, plans to cut down Darkwood Forest. Upon this discovery, he turned around and stomped back to the Sprawl. Mayor Scary Tree Monster arrived at the Sprawl City Hall too late to stop the bill, used Darkwood Forest lumber to build orphanages for sick and injured children separated from their parents by the war and help them get their parents back from being signed into law. This was the lowest point in Mayor Scary Tree Monster's political career. Sent out as cannon fodder by Lieutenant Stryker, which bought precious time for the citizens of the Sprawl, the zombies were eventually hacked to pieces by the enemy forces surrounding the castle walls. Later, a ceremony was held, and a rock was placed on the site of the brave zombie massacre in recognition of their sacrifice. As years went by, people forgot exactly which rock it was that commemorated this act, and eventually they forgot that it happened altogether. History's a bitch. With the arrival of Punxsutawney Polly, the build a secret tunnel to get supplies from the outside plan could officially get underway. The project was completed in record time, with team leader Polly attributing some of its success to having had the opportunity to unpack and talk through the secret plan on his way to the city. For the first time in months, substantial amounts of food made its way into the Sprawl. Yeah! Decoding the hex on Stabitha Greaves' heart exorcised the demon and freed her soul from its clutches. In death, she was finally at peace. Stabitha's former friends, the counselors from the outdoor wilderness lake at Lake Screamandie, ended their summer contracts and went home, but they were plagued by the guilt that they felt for their part in Stabitha's death. Could they really just go back to their normal lives after what they had done? 1 year later, they met back up at Lake Screamandie. They were all starting to crack under the weight of their secret. In fact, Assistant Head Counselor Mitch Morrison suggested they all turn themselves in. He couldn't live with it anymore. He needed to tell the authorities what they had done last summer to assuage his guilty conscience. But the others didn't like this plan. They knew they couldn't let Mitch confess to their crimes. They had to silence him. With 2 murders now on their hands, the group of camp counselors went to their separate ways once again, assured their secret was safe. For now. That just happens every year. One less and less. The demon Lil had exorcised from Stabitha found a perfect new home in Mitch Morrison, and the cycle continues. The Ghost Finders were never again able to replicate their trick of making the ghost of King Oswin appear, nor were they able to convince anyone that they actually did it in the first place. As a result, the duo was forcibly committed to the Sisters of Charity Psychiatric Hospital for the Differently Minded and Delusional. Count Heinrich von Pyr's wedding started beautifully until that pesky Van Helsing showed up and killed the obvious vampire just before sunrise, which would have been the most romantic part of the ceremony. On the plus side, Myrna Herkin was freed from the Count's curse and control, and eventually rekindled a romance with her old fling Jonathan. They got married and had a son named Quincy. They were a very boring family. The Sprawl lost one of its best chiropractors that night. Rest in peace, Heinrich. You were too beautiful for this world. Level 11. What's on the radio? And the already spread thin guard forces calling it worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit that they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfect. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of emergency broadcast. This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations. I had a feeling it was Dodger. I just couldn't remember his name. I was waiting for an animal noise, but no. Oh, another letter.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up. Things are getting really hectic here. Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle. Even though I don't have any training at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines. But don't worry, I overheard the admiral say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one. But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right?
So do I just not draft anybody today? Or do I just look for a sea monster? Make sure there aren't allies in the water?
I don't really know what's in store for me, but I'm doing my very best so I can get home, and we can finally get our lives back on the right track. Wish me luck. I think I'll need it this time. Love, Dad.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service. Oh, the humanity.
Damn. Back on shift? Hey, Garby! Heard the news this is your last shift down here at the shed.
How'd he hear?
Cecil told me. He's actually been running interference for you behind the scenes this whole game. He wanted me to make sure you're all stocked up for your shift. Hell yeah. Okay. We'll take another decoder ring. Thank you. Thank you, Cecil. Not Cecil. Well, also Cecil, but thank you, Garby. You sure you've got everything you need? I got a big walk to the east gate ahead of me.
It's all good. Thank you for everything, Garby.
Damn. Okay, here's our writ. This message is for Guardsman Lil. Hi, Lil. They're letting me add something to the writ. Isn't that neat? I just wanted to let you know that the Cyclops was the mole and that the GLA have been able to successfully do 5 missions without incident thanks to your help. Have a great last day. I'm sorry I couldn't convince Desi to keep you on longer. Somebody left the door to the food reserves open last night and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking for you, Randy. We'll need to restock with fresh, non-rotted food, so please be on the lookout for that. Attention, Randy's friends and colleagues. He is officially exiled from the Sprawl. Damn, Randy. Okay, we need fresh food. We have confirmed once again that the previous battle was won, in large part due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It is your job to turn coal into diamonds. See if there's any way to improve the state of drafted soldiers before signing them up. We have put out a call for mercenaries to assist in our defenses. Sprawl treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Try not to overspend the Queendom's money. If you get the best bang for our buck, it will be reflected in your star ranking. Okay. So we hire mercenaries now. As a result of the Sprawl's mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder. Oh, this is Malcolm. As a result of the Sprawl's mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing lots of vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphaned youths. Don't be taken in by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers. Alright, that's a lot to keep in mind, but we can look at that anytime we need to. Oh, damn, we only had 3 on our rewind thing? Oof. I mean, when we reset the whole day, we're good, but... damn. Okay. Hi! Oh, hi, it's me, Kelly. I remember you from the wedding. You hired me to serve the soup to all those bigwigs. Why they wanted Monty's soup at the royal wedding, I have no clue, but, you know, rich people. I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing. Are you being truthful about that? Let me x-ray you. What lies within? What is that?
Your wagon is full of rotten food.
Well, it wasn't rotten when I picked it up 2 weeks ago.
That's really not great.
Yeah, that's gross as hell. Do I just not let you in because of that, or what? Let's talk to you, Kelly.
I didn't know Monty's was a part of the war effort.
Oh yeah, we've been slammed at Monty's lately. Well, with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup. I had to go all the way to Monty's in Caladar to get the supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
Wow, that is a long walk.
You're telling me. Whole journey took me almost 2 weeks. Luckily, they gave me this cart to carry all the food in, otherwise I don't know what I would have done. Do I just not allow you in? Finally some food. Even if it is... Monty's. Home of the soup my foot. She says she walked here from Caladar, eh? That's quite a journey. Make sure it's edible, would you? If it is, even I will pull up a bowl. Could I have truly fallen so far? Well, do I deny you because of that? I guess we'll see how in the star rating. Hey, kid, I don't gotta take this from you two. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You want to deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here. Yeah! Yes, the Sprawl is desperate for food, but it is not desperate for dysentery. Good catch, Guardsman.
Yes. Yes.
Oh! Praetor Kargan. A blinding rage fills my eyes. It is the gatekeeper who ruined my wedding day. How have you, honorless child, been allowed to keep such an important position? Thank the walls of your shed for protecting you from the taste of my blade if I still had it. Quipla! So, like, why are you here? Can I draft you? What am I... Despite my blood feud with you, Guardian, it does not please me that the Sprawl has been so brutally punished by the kingdom of Betrard. This war has been conducted most dishonorably by those pathetic Betradians, and your city has been ruined in the same way you ruined my wedding.
Well, I'm glad to hear you have at least some sympathy. Maybe Marva can intervene and stop the war?
We could have this war settled in no time. Those bloated Betradians stand no chance against the might of Marva. But your queen would have to make a compelling argument why we should help her now. Ash? Marva can't be in a very good spot right now. Most of their supplies are imported, and this war has interrupted movement of goods. Perhaps they are here to make a deal. Send them in and let me assess the situation. What do you say, Striker? While not technically an enemy of the state, I doubt much good will come from them after the fiasco that was the royal wedding. Who knows? They could be a mole for the enemy. I'm not sure how best to sniff out their intentions, but use your tools and see what you can find out. Ah, truth spray. Okay. We're early enough in the day, I'm just gonna restart the level. And I think we just have to do the X-ray for Kelly. And then, truth spray, second day.
Yep, sure is. May not always get 4 stars, but I think I've been pulling my weight around here. Seems pretty weird to pull me off duty just as everything seems to be at an all-time level of terrible.
Speaking of things being terrible, let's make sure you're all stocked up for your shift. Okay, and it kept my my purchases. Thank you, Garby. Okay. Put everything in everything. Doot, 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 doot. X-ray first person, truth spray second person. Hi, Kelly. X-ray. Yeah, when I first saw this, I was like, that looks a little like flour, but just like a bag of flour, but then I wasn't sure what this was. That, my friend, is a soggy-ass pear. Sorry, Kelly. Get out of here. I probably could have called, the other two. See what they say. If I restart the day again, I can do that. Hi, Praetor Kargan. Let's just true spray ya here. Psst. I have come to offer a deal with the Sprawl. Give us food in sufficient amounts to continue the ballet, and Marva will provide powerful warriors to protect you from attack. If you let me in, we shall proceed. If not, you can protect yourselves. Oh, so you're like a normal? I think I did trust last time.
I doubt you could help us even if you wanted to. Marva's no might for the king. Marva is no match for the might of the kingdom of Petrard.
You are attempting to use tricky reverse psychology against me, and it will fail.
That's what Prince Phineas said too. He figured you'd be too dumb to understand what it was.
He said that? Too dumb, eh? I'll destroy the kingdom of Petrard myself. Huh? Oh! Soggy ass bear or what? I guess I didn't need to use the spray then. Alright. I mean, if I rewind again, I get guaranteed 4 stars and then I can call the others. Look. Look, they said it's technically my last day on the job. I'm imagining... Like, 11 is a weird number to end it on. I'm imagining there's a secret 12th day or something like that. Or, you know, there's like a day 12 that just isn't guard duty. And is instead, you know, like the wedding day or something. But I feel like I can rewind as many times as I want at the moment. I won't try to be ridiculous. Oh, I do have 6. Why did it not say 3 earlier? Maybe I saw the 3 for the yellow crystals and I got confused? Whatever. Hi, Kelly. It's Kelly. Gotta scan, yes? Wee woo, wee woo. What's in there? What lies are you peddling? Alright, now let's call. We've talked to Ash before. Let's talk to Striker. Food is an incredibly precious resource, but bringing anything to the sprawl right now must be done with the utmost scrutiny. Check that it is safe, and if so, please admit it. I've been hankering for Monty's for ages. And Malcolm? They're running out of soup at Monty's? What the hell are you holding her up for? I'm a part owner of that place. Are you trying to ruin me? Get that soup flowing, baby. Get those ladles going. Chop, chop. Sorry, Malcolm. I'm not super sorry, Malcolm. You're an asshole, but still. Yep. What did I do last time? Was it tease or doubt? We haven't talked to Malcolm about this yet. This seems like it would be a real opportunity, kid. What if you arrest her? Yes, it'll piss off a major superpower in the middle of a war, but the enemy will probably pay a pretty high price to get their fearless leader back. Yeah, that's the ticket. Arrest her, and I'll send the ransom note. By the end of the night, I bet we rake in a big score. No, I don't do that yet. I was ready to deny. Was it tease? No, I think it was doubt. Yeah, I doubt you could even help us if you wanted to. Reverse psychology. Hell yeah. Okay, who's next? Hi! Hail, Groundwalker. I am Marabella.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above the water before. You lead the way. Are you okay, you are a drafty. That's what I thought you were, but, you know, just double checking. Well, tell me, are you running away from, you're running away from a partner? What are you doing? Because, like, that was a no before. Okay.
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people. This is an official notice that the thalassocracy isn't thalasso, that's ocean. Because I know, like, for thalassophobia, so thalassocracy.
The what now?
The thalassocracy. It's a word used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
Huh. Learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed.
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On you go.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the sprawl. That's the end.
Oh. No, Bubbletown? I do not believe that is the name of your salad hypocrisy.
Thalassocracy. We Bubbltownians used to be a peaceful people, skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we only know war.
Oh. That's rather sad.
Damn. I was given the message to deliver to you in this old shell. The shell retains sound. They say it can even hold on to sounds from many years ago, like an archive or time capsule. I've always wondered what other sounds might be hidden in the shell.
That is kooky. Boy, you really seem like the girl who has everything.
I've got gidgets and whiz-bangs aplenty. I've got bobbins and...
Yeah, that's nice. How can you hear what else is inside the shell?
That I don't know. I only know how to access this message. They say the instruction manual for it was lost many years ago.
They say a lot of things, don't they?
Is there a way I could... like... I forgot about the decoder ring. I mean, I think that would work. I was gonna try to x-ray it. X-ray the shell. Decoder ring maybe work?
Let me see that shell.
The delicate runes carved into the shell suggest that breaking it is the only way to unlock its archive contents if you've forgotten your password.
I hope this works. Yeah!
Oh no, my shell! That music. It is a song of my people. The lost song was trapped inside the shell all along. Thank you. Thank you so much. The mer people of Bubbletown will sing their devastating war song once again. Okay. So do I... I mean, he said something about not... Well, that was our dad's letter. That wasn't on the writ. She might... Yeah, I think she's fine. I haven't seen any reason for her to not go to war. You can go to war.
Alright, Mirabella. Get in there and sing your heart out. You're officially drafted.
Thank you, Lil. And thank you for helping me find my song. And with that song in my heart, I will rip out the enemy's heart and feel their warm blood fall upon my scaled body.
You do you, Mirabella.
Alright, who's next? A knight? This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary. I really fucked up that word. Your move, kid. You got V from Ash or Striker or Malcolm or... Wasn't there a thing about mercenaries? We put out a call to mercenaries. Put out a call for mercenaries to assist in our defenses. Sprawl treasury budget has been allocated for the initiative. Try not to overspend the Queendom's money. If you get the best bang for our buck, it'll be reflected in your star ranking. Got it.
Okay, what's your deal?
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give you your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in. I'm taking the same... You don't let me in. I'm taking the same info about the sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast. It'll cost you.
How much?
Well, that's up for negotiation.
How do I know you're good for it?
Oh, Bangalorian. It's like Mandalorian. I was trying to figure out how to pronounce that word. A Bangalorian always keeps their word.
Okay, how much?
Alright. $1,000.
$500.
Fine. $500. I mean, we negotiated half the price down. Do we need to call Ash about this? Or Striker? It said we, but Ash... Was it Ash who left the note? Ash is the one who left the note. But Striker's the military. I trust Striker slightly more than I trust Ash. I don't trust any of these people as far as I can throw them, but I trust Striker more than I could trust Ash. Which I could probably throw Ash farther than I could throw Striker, but it's not really a noticeable difference. A Bangalorian. I thought they were wiped out years ago. They are honorable and will keep their word. Let them in and our defensive capabilities will increase. But for the love of Saint Swithin, try to get a discount if you can. Well, I mean, I did. Can I get it even cheaper? I don't know if I wanna... I don't know if I talk to him again, will the price increase? I guess I have a time travel. I'm offering you 500. Are we doing this?
How about 250?
Never mind, full price. $1,000.
Ah, dang it.
And that is why we have time travel. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, mercenary. Okay, da 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 da. $500. I guess we can talk to Ash and Malcolm. Bangalorian, eh? Interesting. Bangalorians hear much and speak little. This one must be in dire straits to be making this deal. Squeeze him. Use those negotiation tactics we spent all those sessions honing.
What sessions?
Damn it, Travis! I distinctly remember putting a memo on that idiot's desk to schedule sessions with you. Somebody's fired. Again.
So, what do I do?
Step 1. Negotiate. Thank you for attending this lesson. Alright, let's see what Malcolm's got to say. Bango! Oh, jeez, I thought I'd seen the last of your sorry hide, Mal. Always a joker. Have this bum escorted to my office.
Your office in jail? You mean you want me to arrest him? Hello? Hello? He hung up.
I'm not listening to Malcolm. Unless I don't get 4 stars right here. Then I'm listening to Malcolm. But... I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed-upon price of $500.
Yay. Take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
Yes!
The Bangalorian will aid in the defense of the sprawl, and you got him for his lowest possible price. Hell yeah. Hi!
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Gary Dolt, son of B and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else? Gary? It's me, Lil. Remember Magnus the Magnificent?
Pasta water.
course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild.
What was it about orphans? Vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphan youths. Don't be taken in by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers. Let's try a truth spray.
I've been summoned at the side of my mentor, the powerful Master Tyronius Athanatus. He's pushing the Mages Guild towards what he has dubbed a grand realignment, putting mages at the proper place in the center of power. If I play my cards right, I could end up being Tyronius's right-hand goblin. Any day now, we will rise again.
Is that a deny or a jail? Let's call Malcolm. I remember when this guy used to be cool. Something happened right around his birthday. Julian gave him that precious present, and ever since he's been all weird and distant. Shame when bad things happen to good goblins. Was it like a weird cursed artifact? Do you have something on you? That staff.
My magical skills have flourished. Right.
Right, you started learning how to wizard.
Flourished exponentially ever since my precious birthday present. Julian, that sweet simpleton, gave me this. I added the pure, unrefined power crystal to my wand, and now I can truly feel the magic coursing through my veins. Yoink. My wand! My power crystal! You tricked us into giving it to you. The tricksy little gate guard stole it from us. A power. Present. You seem really precious about it. Ah!
There we go. You took away this darker, more powerful version of Gary the Goblin's new toy. He was getting too precious about it anyway. I'm glad I decided to call Malcolm. Hi! You look cool as hell! Avast, Petey! There blows a fine, upstanding guardsman.
Ah! Upstanding guardsman! Ah!
I'd, take a second attempt at that whistle. We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scarvy barnacles are attacking the Sprawl's waterways, yar.
So you're saying you like to be drafted?
Aye, aye. That's a much more concise way to say it, yar. What you got in that? A smoothie. I'm just like, I only have so many crystals. Okay, I just gotta hope somebody else. Because this is the 6th person. What you got in there? What is that? Like, I gotta hope that, only one of the next 2 people needs an x-ray, if anything. Yar! I do like the cut of your jib, young scalawag. Take ye this. It's a tank of some of the fermenter's finest to remember me by. Think of me when you're singing your pirate shanty.
I'm 12, but I'll take it from my dad when he gets home. Thanks for the grog.
Actually, it's an IPA.
Ah, big juicy IPA. Ah.
Juicy. I mean, she did have a drink with her. That is, saying a smoothie was actually pretty good, Holdo. I know you're making a meme, but you actually got there. Well, tell me about your pirate self. Ahoy there, landlubber. The name's Captain Jane Pigeon, and this here is my fine-feathered matey Pete. Though you can call him Petey if you're an old sea dog like me. Arr. Old sea dog.
Wow, a real-life pirate. You want to defend the sprawl from incoming attackers?
Aye. I've heard tell there's plenty of doubloons and booty to be had by sending some enemies down to Davy Jones's locker.
I'm not sure I understood all that, but wow, still.
You forgot to fill your flask with Jaeger for tomorrow. Damn. Oof. Rest in peace to your alcohol consumption. The ads are about to happen. So I might just wait here. Wait here for that to all occur. I mean, she does seem pretty cool. I don't think we gotta... I mean, like, I'm fine letting her in again. Plus, we got the, whatever. We got the IPA. So we're probably... Like, that's a star right there, it feels like. Whenever I take things, that tends to be more accurate. You know? When I get something that has increased the score before, me acquiring, me confiscating a possession. I guess that time she did give it to me. But, you know. Oh boy, with the ad starting soon, now is the perfect time to take a break if you need to. If you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack, save any files that you're working on, anything like that. If you need to go and take a moment, stretch, take a couple steps around. Hey, when was the last time you stood up? If you're, you know, capable of that. I'm not gonna, you know. I say this to make sure that people remember to keep healthy. You don't gotta push yourself if that's extreme for you. But, you know, make sure everything's good. Stretch a little bit, as much as you can. Have a good time. They just truly... These fucking skeletons that are stuck inside of us, you know? Our skeletons are fucking weird. Mine more so, I feel. I haven't really... Do you guys ever think about what it's like for a Neko Mimi? Like, skull-wise? I've not seen... I don't know what my skull looks like. And I don't think about it often. But, like, you know, because my ears are at the top of my head. If you look at, like, a human head, their ears are on the side of their head. And there's, you know, like, a hole in the skull for, like, the ear canals or whatever. What's happening on the top of my head? I think about that a lot when it comes to, various other animal people, you know? Like, how weird is it up there? Nobody thinks about it. Do cat ears and dog ears work the same as human ears? Well, they let me hear. That much is sure. Mine wiggle a bit more than humans do. You know? You look at... They wiggle a little bit more. But, I don't know. I assume we both just hear things. I don't know exactly how ears work, really. I know that it's, like, the vibrations of sound, and then you hear, because, like, the waves of the air. That's why it's, like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, it doesn't make a sound, because it's, like, technically sound only occurs whenever you actually register it. But since nobody's registering it, because that's how sound gets formed, is when it's registered. Who knows, man? Welcome back from the ads. Alright, let's continue, shall we? She seems cool. Let's call somebody? Or maybe, no, let's just talk to her again. I want to do the parrot voice again. I be the captain of the good ship Fermenter, and the scourge of the seas. She's plenty yar, and holds a crew of the scurviest scallywags to ever set sail. We also make the finest grog known to man. One taste and you'll be kerosene shanties until you're 3 sheets to the wind.
Kerosene shanties.
You looked at some skulls? Oh boy. What are your findings, Haldo? None of them have holes at the top? Okay. Well, let me look at cat and dog. I know what a human skull looks like. I've drawn a lot of Undertale fan art in my day. So I know what human skulls look like. I mean, the dog does a little bit. Where it's sort of like connected to the eye, but I don't know if that's where like the ears are. I guess it really depends on the type of dog, it seems. Because I'm getting like the same skull, but like why? There's a bajillion types of dogs. I don't know why it's all the same skull. You most likely have a similar skull structure as a human skull. Who knows? I have whatever looks coolest, I think. I think that's how that works.
Scurvious scalawags, huh? That sounds perfect to defend the waterways of the sprawl from enemy invaders.
Aye, we be that.
That we be.
Set us at 'em and we'll blow the bastards back from whence they came. Yahar! Alright. Have fun blowing bastards. Apes and humans' ear placements are weird compared to all other animals. That is true. Thinking about it. What's up, Haldo? Wait, what? What? Oh, God. Have fun blowing bastards? She said she was gonna start blowing bastards. Now, she did say that she was blowing them back with her cannon, but maybe I intentionally said it in a certain way. Who knows? Okay. Hardy har! You won't be regretting this choice you've made here today, mi boko.
Won't regret it.
That's not a whistle. Let's go show these bastards why they should steer clear of Captain Jane Pigeon and the dread ship Fermenter. Arr. Oh my god! Oh my god. You're so fucking tiny. Oh my god, okay, sorry. I just needed to recover from how tiny this guy was. Okay. They said to not trust little orphans, but you know.
Hello. I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks. Aww.
I got 5 time travel. I just want to talk to this guy.
What's your name, little buddy? My name's Tina Tom McGoblin. On account of I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin. My dad and my mum and my sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg. Aw, what happened to your leg? Fell off. Aren't limbs supposed to, you know, stay attached? I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached. Yeah, I know your dad. He's Seamus McGoblin, right? The artist. Huh? Him? An artist? No, ma'am. He's a real job. He's a painter. He paints things.
That is what his dad said.
If I let you in here, how do I know you're not going to terrorize the neighborhood, huh? Maybe break a few hearts while you're at it? The only thing I'm worried about breaking is another one of me tooths. It's hard not to, though, when you've been eating rocks all day.
Oh my god, don't you have any real food?
I do. I just eat rocks for fun. Have you ever tried throwing the rocks? I'm too poor for throwing rocks. I love this kid. Well, try not to have too much fun. I can't on account of me cholera. Tell me, boy, what day is today? Today? Why, it's the day after St. Swithin's Day. Do you know the poultry shop in the sprawl at the corner? I should hope so. Go and buy the prize turkey that was hanging in the window. What? The one as big as me? Sure. Go and buy it. Go and tell them to bring it here, that I may tell them to deliver it to the ducks and feed your wonderful family. Come back with a man and I'll give you a shilling. What's a shilling? It's gold. Now go on, now go. Yes, ma'am. Thanks for this. You're one of the good ones.
Hell yeah. I'm glad he... Okay, I was wondering whether this guy would be normal or not. Like, it said not to trust those little guys, but also I did vaguely remember, and then, like, talking to him with, like, the McGoblin last name, Seamus McGoblin had been like, oh, my kid's gonna be coming through, please be nice about it. Charles Goblin Dickens. And Teeny Tom, who did not die, rushed home to his family at the docks with the prize turkey they couldn't afford. What the bug is that?
Hi. Is this where to sign up for the draft? Yes, it is.
Wonderful. Who's your little friend?
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh, no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis. Okay.
Does Dennis want to fight?
He wants to fight, all right. He's very good at it, I promise you. I mean, he looks like he's good at it. Striker? You got an opinion on this? I'd heard rumblings of an underground fish fight happening down by the docks in the past. I suppose there is the tiniest chance this could be a fighting fish. If it is, they are rather dangerous, and that could be a big win for us. Or a liability. One or the other. He really is quite a violent fish.
Will it be safe to have him out there fighting?
So long as no one else you want to keep safe is out there, he'll tear right through anyone or anything in his path. I mean, Striker said it could go either way. Him just him saying like, well, I mean, as long as nobody else is out there, it'll be fine. Our dad is gonna be fighting in this. It's like, let's... Look, that's a beautiful fish. And I know it wants violence, but save the mermaids. Fine, we'll save the mermaids. You don't gotta... Let's... Sorry. I'm sorry to your little fish friend.
I'm sorry, I can't draft you.
Not me, remember, it's for the fish.
I'm sorry, I can't draft him either.
Hopefully we're all good. I think I got 4 stars for all of them, right?
Yes!
30 gold. What am I spending that on, though? If not anything else. If I don't have a day 12. I mean, I got more thingies, you know? I got the crystal, the wand, and the IPA? Surprise party? There was a balloon there. It is a surprise party! You should see the look on your dumb face. She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
You're not wrong.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see. That's the voice. Just don't spoil it. Okay. Wow, I lost it again. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back finally. Yeah. Hey. What's up, kids? But the surprise isn't even the surprise. Okay, it's the same dialogue. What do we got back here?
Hey, Arda, mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
Yeah, maybe later, Lil, okay? Is he back?
Maybe later? No, I have to send him one now.
He can wait. Enjoy your party. And your surprise is over by the fire. But first, I know you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you like, on the house, to celebrate it with everything you've been doing around here. What'll it be? Grog? I feel like mead is probably the... we'll go with grog. Coming right up. We were very inspired by our pirate. Chug, chug, chug. Lil burps. Good for you, Lil. I'm sure between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corp, if the Sprawl was on the verge of a catastrophic collapse from within and without, Mike Melroy would know about it. I may be baked out of my gourd, as is per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil! Congratulations! What a party. You having a good time?
Honestly, I am. I'm really feeling the love echo.
What's a love echo?
I'm gonna miss this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your gun.
What badge and gun?
No one gave you a badge and gun? How the hell did you manage to navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and gun?
There are plenty of ways to solve a problem without a gun.
But the badge, Lil, it's all in the badge.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss this too.
That's me! Look at that! Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee! The Edward the Great! Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna be there. There she is, my little guardsman.
What? Dad? What are you doing here? I miss you so much. What's going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got so worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
So they let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? Shouldn't you be off fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be, but I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer. I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
Things have been hard, and weird, and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take anything on if you got my back. I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
All right, Shamish.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
Aww.
Okay, let's talk to the Edward the Great. What's up, the Edward the Great?
By the beard of Bertram Bartleby the bloated I appear! Edward the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the great magician again, come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl? I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met, Lil. I am smart but nimble with a bushy tail, and trees I scamper never to fail. I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you dare? It's the most obvious squirrel I've ever heard in my life. That's right, a sparrow! Ta-da!
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails. And since when do they scamper through trees?
When they're not flying, of course. Got bad omens, man. The dad is gonna be gone in the morning. I was really expecting partway through talking to him that he would just disappear and that it was an illusion of some sort. I am also feeling like something is going to happen. Especially with, Tyronius, I believe was his name, the weird necromancer guy.
Yeah, okay, you got me there, the Edward.
Do you have time for another?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine, I sing sweet melodies, a sound so divine. I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame.
Another sparrow?
That's right, it's another sparrow! Ta-da!
Okay, this time it actually made sense.
Made sense and amazed you.
Honestly, that was pretty great. Thank you for being at my party, the Edward. I'm gonna miss you. I do hope you tell your father how good of a babysitter I've been while he's away. Excuse me? You were supposed to be looking after me? I dressed you, bathed you, I cooked you 3 square meals a day. I've been here alone this whole time.
Then tell me this. Who have I been bathing, Lil? Who?
Take your meds, Mrs. Abernathy.
That's the opposite of M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit. This hat, it's not as fantastic as my previous hat.
Wait, what? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
You should have seen my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
I hope that guy gets his hat. I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives could look like in the morning.
Alright. I'll go up then. Pretty cool, eh?
I heard your dad abandoned his regiment mid-battle because he missed you so much.
Well, I heard he single-handedly bested a death squad with his bare hands because he missed you so much. I read on the councilwoman's desk he was granted leave because his daughter was all alone this whole time.
Oh, come on, Isla. Why do you always have to be like that? Like what? Like that. At any rate, your dad loves you, Lil. Death Squad or no?
Let's go to bed then.
Something's gonna happen. What's the radio? Oh right, we get this first. Without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's, home of the soup, was in a real predicament. Just like he did during the Great Bowl shortage of '02, Monty was gonna have to improvise. Throwing eggshells, wood shavings, and anything else that seemed remotely edible into a pot, Monty created the new signature menu item, the Slim Pick'n Stew. Everyone who ate it experienced intense gastrointestinal pain and explosive diarrhea. At the restaurant, it took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. Kelly put in her 2 weeks' notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible for poisoning so many people. Praetor Kargan was insulted to hear that Prince Phineas thought that she was too dumb to know what reverse psychology was. How dare he think something like that, she thought. She was gonna have to think of a way to make good on her vow to defeat Petrard once and for all. But how exactly was she going to destroy the entire kingdom of Petrard? She started thinking that this was going to be tough. Maybe too tough. She probably shouldn't even try to do it. But maybe that's why she should do it, to prove that it could be done. And she was the only one brave enough to do it. But if she could be brave enough, anyone could, right? Maybe. Months of talking herself into, and subsequently back out of, doing battle with Petrard eventually drove the Praetor mad. Her people staged a coup and demanded a special ballet that would remove her as their leader. But maybe she should do the exact opposite of what they wanted, she thought. Maybe. The intelligence gained from the Bangalorian led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives. A win for the Sprawl in a season of losses. Using the money raised for providing this intel, the Bangalorian was able to commission the design of a personal jetpack. His budget was a mere 500 gold, so it was an absolute hack job, and it immediately exploded, severely burning his face. Thank goodness for the helmet he already possessed. Without the pure, unrefined power crystal from Julian to increase his magical might, it didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favor with, or even the awareness of, the Dark Mages. According to his former mentor Tyronius, Gary was just, quote, not Freedom Caucus material, unquote, anymore. After being unceremoniously dumped by the Dark Mages, Gary went back to work with Julian at the GLA. It took quite a bit of work to deprogram Gary, but with tenacity and a bit of luck, Carl the Troll finally got through to him and shattered Tyronius' hold. However, to this day, Gary catches himself losing time and drifting off when the light hits a power crystal just right, reminding him of the dreams of power and fire he once had during his time with the mages. Aww. Following Lil's pronouncement, Teeny Tom eagerly limped all the way to the poultry shop and told the butcher about delivering the prized turkey. He then hobbled in the direction of the docks to meet his family and share the good news. The turkey arrived, plump and juicy, just as Lil said it would. There was, unfortunately, the matter of the bill. You see, Lil and Tom never actually talked about who would be paying for the bird. By the time this oversight had been identified by the butcher's delivery person, the entire McGoblin family had devoured it, trimmings and all. This put the butcher in an awkward position. He knew the McGoblins didn't have the money to pay, and I mean, what can you get from the guy who hasn't got anything? Turns out you can get a lot if you threaten him the right way. The already impoverished McGoblin were forced to give up their tent, the only means of keeping the rain and salty sea spray off their goblin heads, all because of Lil's selfish impulse to reenact the ending of a timeless Dickensian novella. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit, fight time. Okay. That might be good. Yes! Hell yeah! Mirabella returned home to Bubbletown with the message, "We swim to battle!" With their rediscovered battle song on their lips and in their hearts, Mirabella and her tribes swam forth and fought valiantly alongside the Sprawl's armada. Captain Jane Pigeon and her pirates, read, costumed brewery employees, raised the sails of the good ship Fermenter and set off for adventure. Luckily, the captain had the good fortune of removing their signature IPA from the ship prior to departure, which led the pirates to soberly take down a few more enemy vessels than they would have if they had been sauced. Dennis ended his fish-fighting career with an absolutely ridiculous record of 117-0, with one draw when someone accidentally pulled the plug out of the bathtub he was fighting in. His retirement was marked by his induction into the Illegal Fish Fighting Hall of Fame. His owner could not be more proud. Good for that guy. Morning came and the waters of Sprawl Harbor finally calmed. The enemy had been repelled and with minimal damage done to the docks in the city. Seagulls and other disgusting water birds gathered to feast on the enemies floating face down, washing up to shore. But other than that, you'd hardly know there was a battle at all. Level 12. Oh, Peg, we did it! We certainly did, Rhonda. We beat the enemy bastards back to where they came from. The success of the last naval battle was the final blow we needed to knock the teeth right out of their mouth. Yahoo! And wouldn't you know it, there's gonna be a parade to celebrate. Isn't that lovely? Not another fucking parade, Peg. If it's not a fucking parade, then it's a fucking game show, isn't it? I mean, where's the decorum, Peg, really? Well, I think it's lovely. Let us know what you think by phoning the station. We'll wait here quietly for your call. Boy, oh boy. Now, maybe I'm American, but I hear parade, I think that the princess is gonna get assassinated. Actually, no, it's not. That happened quite famously to somebody else. What? That's how President John F. Kennedy died. Yeah, Franz Ferdinand also. This was the, I was like, oh yeah, that happened to that guy too. You know? Look, one was more recent. One we have footage of, okay? I know, but why did I think of it? I'm American. Dude, they talk about JFK all the time. The American instinct to remember JFK. It's constant. People love to talk about JFK, dude. People are still coming up with conspiracy theories about JFK. This is huge. I mean, like, fucking... You know? It's like, oh yeah, Franz Ferdinand was also in a parade. But I'm like, I always associate him with the... Because, like, they took a detour for that guy.
Well, that's great to hear. Maybe things can finally start to get back to normal. It's great to hear that the war is over, not about JFK. They killed that guy. And they had footage of it.
Hi! Be nice or be less nice. Well, be nice because he was mean to me.
Hey, you two. Welcome to my bedroom, Cecil. Hear the news? We aren't all going to be slaughtered by an invading army after all.
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve the Chronometer 3000 device.
Never heard of it.
Isn't it the little doohickey that zapped me that one time?
Oh, right, that. Thanks, Dad. But I'm not just going to give it to you, Cecil. Dr. B gave it to me, and it's my job to protect it.
Well, my instructions are to bring you with me to the war room if you don't comply.
And it sounds like I'm coming with you, Cece.
Don't call me that. I'm coming too. I know you got fired, but does that mean I did too? Should I be at work right now?
Fine, Dad, suit up.
What makes you think I've got a suit?
Right, let's go.
Where's that fucking Tyronius? To the war room. Her face! Just the blankest expression known to man. Ah, there she is, Your Majesty. Lilith, the Gate Guardsman. Yes, Lilith. I see you chose to not to simply hand over the chronometer 3000 as requested. No, she did not. Stubborn as a mule, she gets it from her mother. And I'm her dad, Hamish. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm here to inquire about getting my gate guard gig back. Silence.
Where's Chuck?
Who? The Goblin Revolutionary is securely under lock and key on charges of treason against Her Majesty.
That's crazy!
That's enough. Lilith, the chronometer 3000. Hand it over, now.
No.
I beg your pardon?
Dr. B entrusted me with the chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the sprawl.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no longer hold. You do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
I'm sorry, does that mean that there's an opening?
How dare you interrupt Her Majesty, you useless, pathetic nobody guardsman. Hey now! So I'm still a guardsman. Enough of this. Guards, lock the doors.
They are not leaving until they hand over the chronometer 3000. It won't even work for you, dude. It's set to My Life Force or whatever. You need Dr. B to reprogram it.
Of course she'd do something like that. Unfortunately, the good doctor is indisposed. There was a small mishap at the dig site, and let's just say she fell to her death.
What? You killed Dr. B?
Well, she was hanging at the edge of that pit when I left her, so who can say?
Your Majesty, are you hearing this? Does Simona snap out of it?
She can't help you now, child. The Anathantos amulet of total mental sublimation is among the oldest magic in the world, and its spell is not easily broken. Only the power of true friendship can release the spell's hold. True friendship. Well, help me. My friend. What? I didn't know you two were friends. Shit! Okay, new plan. Give me the chronometer 3000 now, or I kill you.
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway? The war's over. Petrard lost. The Sprawl's coming out on top.
But at what cost? It's about more than just winning or losing the battles. It's about the lives lost regardless of the outcome. So much wasted life, and for what? With the power of the chronometer 3000, I can do better. I can assure that this war will never begin in the first place. Nobody has to die.
You know what? That actually sounds like the right thing to do.
And with more people alive, it means more smaggle slaves to serve under my foot as I lead the dark magic users of the Mages Guild to domination and eternal glory.
And that's where you lost me.
All I have to do is go back and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony.
But the war wasn't started because Desdemona married Chuck. It's because she didn't choose Prince Phineas. Nobody has to die.
True, but where's the fun in that?
I can't let you do this. Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors and the guards.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but hold my hand.
There it is. The chronometer 3000. Give it to me. Fuck you, dude. Gasp. Gasp. What? Oh shit.
What happened? Where am I? The palace. The wedding. But it's not the same. Desdemona's going to marry Praetor Kargan. And there's that bastard Tyronius, and he's got my chronometer. What's he gonna do?
I now pronounce you married. You may kiss.
Oh my god, Dad! No.
I've been pincushioned with arrows a few times in my day. But this time they actually hit something important. To think I lived through a whole war only to die at a wedding. Lil, I'm sorry I failed you. I love you, Lil. Oh shit.
Dad, don't do this to me. This can't be happening. Dad, please, come back.
Oh shit. Drat. Even without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all. Oh well, off to another timeline with more favorable variables.
Oh god. What? Dad! You're alive!
What? I'm unarrowed? What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm inconveniencing you?
No, I've got no time for another tutorial.
Go to the musician?
Okay, go check out the band.
Whatever you say, kiddo. Select the Edward the Officiant if you need to advance to the next timeline. Oh, I can talk to these people and stuff? He's watching the ceremony intently, and you don't want to risk hearing his litany of name and titles again. Again, despite your humble background, lovely planning this wedding. Malcolm winks at you knowingly. Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext to do something suspicious. The job never stops, Lou. You decide not to disturb them in the middle of their set. So I can just make him go anywhere. Go to the food table.
Go get something to eat.
Whatever you say, kiddo. Oh shit, I have a time counter.
Ouch! What is that? Some kind of force field? I can't get anywhere to Tyronius while it's up. Maybe there's someone who can help me disable it.
Dr. B!
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then. Damn it.
I only wish Sprankles could be here to see this. There, your grace. You.
Whatever the fuck your name is. I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I know a spell that might work, but I'm not technically licensed to cast it.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine. There's a loophole. If the ancient elven hymn Et Feci Pulmetum in Brachus is being performed, my license increases by 3 levels, then I'd have no problem casting the spell for you.
What does the title of that elvish song mean?
No one knows.
Now see what I can do.
You.
Excuse me, but do you take requests? Would you be able to sing Et Feci Pulmetum in Brachus?
Ah, a true connoisseur. No problem. She's singing. She's singing. Can you do it now?
Do you hear that?
Ah, I can feel the prohibitive and arbitrary restrictions placed on my spellcasting fade away. Behold! Get wrecked, idiot. You.
Now I've got you.
You meddlesome little smaggle. I should have done this long ago.
I died it.
With a single word and a flick of his wrist, Lil was reduced to a pile of ash by the evil mage Tyronius.
Guess I got excited. I can't go one-on-one with him. I need some backup.
Okay. How far back does it send me? What are we doing up here?
I don't have the time to explain, but when I give the signal, I'm gonna need you to fight somebody.
No problem. I showed up pretty drunk and ready to go. Who am I fighting?
See that necromancer-looking guy? That guy.
It's on. Okay. Oh, hi. You're here now.
Gary! You're so good in this timeline.
How nice of you to say.
I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. Very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I'm pretty new at this, but I should have something. I just don't have enough mana to store it up to cast it. Oh, but I shouldn't say.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it!
Okay, fine, but you didn't hear it from me. The secret ingredient in Monty's soup is narcotics-grade pixie dust. That's why everyone around here is obsessed with it. It's really not all that great.
And
narcotics-grade pixie dust is a favorite of students at the Mages Guild because it gives them a major mana boost. Give me some soup and I should be able to execute the spell. Soup needed. Give. Soup got. Thanks for choosing Monty's home of the soup. Yep. Gary.
I've got it!
Drink your soup, Gary. That's some good shit. I'm brimming with mana now. At least that's what I hope I'm brimming with. Here's goes nothing. Hell yeah. Get wrecked, idiot. Okay, I can't talk to my dad, so we have to... Whoop, not you, Desdemona. Wait, she's there? I just realized who it was there.
Now I've got you, Dad. Now I've got you. Dad, give me a hand with this clown.
Now this is for being a useless, pathetic nobody. You continue to annoy me. Lightning! Okay, need more than that. Unarmed, Hamish fell immediately to one of Tyronius' fatal spells. The mage then strangled Lil to death.
I guess Dad can't take him down unarmed. Let's see if there's something I can do about that.
Okay, we need a weapon for him. What are we doing up here?
I don't have time to explain, but I need you to find a weapon, and when I get the signal, I'm gonna need you to fight somebody.
No problem. I showed up pretty drunk and ready to go. Who am I fighting?
See that necromancer-looking guy? That guy.
Oh, that might be tough. He looks spry. I can try my best, but I'd feel better if I had some kind of weapon to protect you with.
I'm on it.
Weapon. Yeah, Striker? Can I have your sword? Praetor's friend? I don't know what your thing is.
I don't have the time, but I need to borrow your weapons. I don't have time to explain.
Not gonna happen.
It's really important.
Why?
I want to join the ballet.
Well, in that case, take these. You'll need them. Hell yeah. If you face Tyronius with Hamish, he will be equipped with this weapon. Fuck yes. Okay. Echo.
Echo, I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. Oh, very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I'm an old wizard, Lil. I don't know if I still have it in me.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it!
Okay, fine. I need a shard of pure ice to complete one of my magical elixirs to cast the spell you need.
You're drinking what looks like a glass of straight vermouth.
That's right, my magical elixir.
Ice for your drink and you'll cast a spell. Great.
Absolutely. Ice. Ice got. Take ice.
I've got it.
Pasta water, that I can do. He drinks, I drinks. Cheers, Lil. Bottoms up. Now for the spell. Okay, orphan.
Whee!
Okay, now we fight this guy.
Dad, now!
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody? You continue to annoy me. Lightning! Don't even think about it. Why, you meddlesome. Now, Lil, get the doohickey. Not before I go back one more time.
No!
It's like that one episode of My Little Pony. Where Starlight and Twilight keep going back in time. Lil.
What? Dad? I just had the strangest... Wait a minute, where am I? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him, I grabbed for it, and
before I could even blink, we were right back where he started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there, and you were unconscious. You've been in bed for a week. You've been muttering some very strange stuff. A scary tree monster who became a mayor? Ridiculous.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war, and Desdemona!
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of filling you in than me. Desdemona? Desdemona. Hello, Lil.
Desdemona? You're being mind-controlled by Tyronius. You need to listen to me.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
You're not wearing his amulet anymore. Did you know that it was allowing him to control your mind?
No, I wasn't aware of that when he gave it to me.
And that its spell could only be broken by true friendship. And then you started to break free because I was your true friend. So are we, like, besties now?
Did we wake up from a coma? I guess a week is long enough to be considered a coma. I don't know what the definition of a coma is. Is it just sleeping for a super long time? Like, we know what a coma is, but what's the exact criteria to define it as a coma and not just being really sleepy? Have we considered that maybe some people were just really sleepy and they're taking a big nap? Again, I don't recall any of this. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you. Then, in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him or the device since. Yeah, it might just be the Big Eevee.
Is there a chance he still has it? Is he back in time right now, messing things up even more?
Oh, the censoring of Matt Walsh. Who knows? Maybe it could be a different guy. Maybe it's Matt Welsh. It's the same guy as Matt Walsh, but he's Welsh now. It's doubtful. From what we understand from Dr. B's notes, once a chronometer has been synced to an individual's life force, it can prove disastrous to anyone else who tries to meddle with it.
So Dr. B, she's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while I was under his control. His name should be used as a slur. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me? You were under a mind control amulet curse. Yeah.
Of course I can. You weren't you. I can only imagine what it would have been like to have been under that creep spell.
Thank you, Lil. And can you forgive me, Your Majesty? Can you forgive me, Your Majesty, for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post and personally taking such good care of Lil this week? Of course, Hamish, but the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
But the war, has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck, and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you, and our forces remain victorious. Since our victory, a number of the mages that were loyal to Tyronius have disappeared into hiding, but a few of the good ones have come forward and revealed that many of their rank were working against Tyronius in secret. And with the war won and Tyronius out of the way, they rallied together and declared Echo their new leader.
Hooray! That's great news. Echo's the best choice for the job. So what now?
What do you mean, what now?
Well, do you need me to unmask a goblin spy, work the night shift, harass any of your advisors?
Lil, don't you get it? It's over. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
That sounds good to me.
Join me at the palace when you're feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Finally! Hell yeah.
Talk about fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed. You can do whatever you want. Chill, go play, have that childhood you keep talking about, or, join me for another shift.
Well, one more shift couldn't hurt, could it?
Oh. Credits? Credits? Hell yeah. Look at these guys.
Oh, we get a little where are they now type thing.
Without the burden of Tyronius's amulet affecting her judgment, Desdemona became a great, kind, and fair ruler to the Sprawl. Although the city was battered, it would not be broken, and her rule ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity and innovation. The Queen and her royal consort, Chuck, made the brave choice to undergo couples counseling to work through the fallout from Desdemona's actions while under Tyronius's control. After a long absence from the public eye, the couple were spotted walking in the garden district, holding hands and laughing. Yay! Oh, I'm glad they worked it out. I really like them. Soon after the Sprawl's victory, the Goblin Liberation Army was officially disbanded. It wasn't needed anymore. The Queen promoted a number of its leaders into positions in the City Council and the Guard Corps, barring a few minor incidents, and a more tolerant version of Sprawl seems to be blossoming. Nice! Oh, these freaks! On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the Wicket on his 3 royal advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon. Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the Sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the Queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them, again, but the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together. Councilwoman Ash's power on the city council waned after the Sprawl's victory. As a result of the newly appointed non-human council members, she received a number of reprimands for her outdated and offensive attitudes towards goblins. She has been seen meeting with a number of wealthy and powerful merchant families in recent days, but her full intentions are not yet clear. After the war, Lieutenant Stryker tried to relax. She failed. was hoping it would just be that. Malcolm disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury. I love those freaks. Meanwhile, rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt. I'm gonna be so real, I don't know if I ever noticed that. Oh boy. We're gonna wait here now because the ads are about to happen. So if anybody needs to take a break from anything, this is going to be the perfect time. If anybody needs to go to the bathroom, go grab a snack, go get some water, save any files you're working on, take your meds if you haven't today and you forgot. Go do your laundry if you need to. Anything you can think of that'll just take you a couple minutes and it's like, oh shit. Well, my options are doing a nice thing for my body or watching 3 minutes of ads. I know what I would choose, personally. You know? But, you know, if you are subscribed and you're just gonna be waiting here for 3 minutes, hey, I'm not doing anything interesting. So you can go and do anything you want in those 3 minutes as well, you know? Because I'm just gonna be sitting here. Fool. You paid, how much is it to subscribe? I forget. It's like $5 or $6? I don't remember. You do around $5? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you paid all that just to watch me sit around. I guess you also get the emotes. Depends on where you are in the world, yeah. Yeah. What with such and things. Stuff and things and such and things. I never noticed, I've like her earrings are atoms. I noticed the peacock dress. I don't think I ever clocked that her earrings are atoms. But yeah. We got about 2.5 minutes of ads left. We're just chilling. They did update the ad manager on Twitch. It's strange. But I was just like, just keep everything the same as I had it already, please. And it was like, okay. And I was just like, I'm glad I got to set it up when I did, because I could understand the old one, but the new one scares and confuses me. I'm sure if I just looked at it for slightly longer that I could understand it, but you know. Oh boy. Man, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be doing for the last few bits here. Last little bit of stream. I mean, I'm down to talk. But I just don't know what I'm gonna be talking about, dude. Boomer vibes? How dare you? How dare you? Just because I'm 147, that doesn't mean I'm a boomer, okay? Could talk, could draw, could end early. Many options, yeah. There's many things I could do. I could talk, I could draw, I could pull up a different game, I could end early. Who knows the world that I live in? It's full of many possibilities. It's crazy. Wow! The world. The world is full of choices that we all make, you know? Life is ours to choose. Me when I quote Markiplier subtly. We have about 30 seconds of ads left. I'm just staring at Dr. B again. Big floof of hair. Boom, 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 boom. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm chomping at the bit to read more dialogue from this game because I like how funny it is. Alright, ad should be over.
Welcome back from the ads. We've been waiting for you.
Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Isn't that the sentiment that you're so excited to hear once you come back from the ads? Since her presumed death, Lil has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B traveling through alternate versions of the sprawl. In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking. Scary. Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit. A second outfit! Thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world. Lil continued to cover for her dad at the garage shed, and he continued placing bets on Goblin Ball games. Customer surveys indicate that Lil has become somewhat better at the job. Hell yeah. What about old Echo the Wanderer, you ask? Well, that's me. I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks. So remember, when you get a snoot full of pungent peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there. When you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there. And when the next calamity threatens the lives of the good people of the sprawl, I'll be there. Saves the kingdom, gets like $15 as a reward. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the end of the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie where they save the world and then they get an Olive Garden coupon. Oh boy. But yeah, all these people worked hard on this game. Good. I'm sorry to all the cast for turning voices off so I could do it myself. I'm sure you guys were doing really great. Oh boy. But yeah, what a good time. I really enjoyed this game. The sillies were worth it, yeah. I tried to have them on at first, but I was like, I want to be able to do little bits. Oh shit, good night, Haldo. Oh boy, oh boy. Have good sleeps, have good sleeps. Red Cerberus. I was trying so hard to read that word. I don't know, something about that font was really hard for me. Time for your night story. Yeah. Let me get the book out. Oh shit. There we go. We're all good. Just the drawer disagreed with me trying to open it. Boy, oh boy. What a time. I'm just waiting for these these credits. Those are different words. These credits to be over here. Hi, Lil. Game scribes. Okay, let's see here. I mean, last we left off, we're on scene 5 now of Act 4. And I believe this is the last scene. Yeah, this is the last scene of Act 4, dude. Aw, look at them. Huggies. Adorable. The fucking Ferris Bueller! You're still here? It's over! Go home! Well, I guess you are home, but in case you're not, go! They made that sprite just for a Ferris Bueller joke? Hell yeah! Alright. But now that the game is over, we're going to be reading Romeo and Juliet. I guess I should change the category. I'll just do that. I forgot a space. Whatever. Last we left off, we are starting now, Act 4, Scene 5. We're gonna find Juliet's quote-unquote dead body. Verona, Juliet's chamber. Enter nurse. Mistress? What mistress? Juliet? Fast, I warrant her. Why, lamb. Why, lady. Why, you slug a bed. Why, love, I say. Madam. Sweetheart. Why, bride. What, not a word? You take your pennyworth now. Sleep for a week, and for the next night I warned. The county Paris hath set up his rest, that you shall rest but little, God forgive me. Marry and amen. How sound is she asleep? I needs must wake her. Madam. 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 Hi, let the county take you in your bed. He'll fright you up, ill faith. Will it not be? What, dressed and in your clothes and down again? I must needs wake you. Lady. Lady. Lady? Alas, alas, help! Help! My lady's dead! Oh, well the day that ever I was born. Some aquavitae, oh! My lord, my lady! Enter Lady Capulet. What noise is here? How lamentable day! What is the matter? Look, look, oh heavy day! Oh me, my child, my only life. Hoped for a night story, alarm story instead. They found her dead body. I don't know what you want from me. Whoops. We're at the part of Romeo and Juliet now where it's not gonna be a good night story from here on. It's gonna be sad now. We're in the sad zone. We've been pretty much in the sad zone for a little bit, but they've been saying funny things, but we're definitely in the sad zone. Boy, oh boy. I mean, that's the thing about Romeo and Juliet. It's a tragedy. They open with it. You gotta know it. You gotta know. That's what pisses me off whenever people complain about Romeo and Juliet. Because, like, if you don't like it, that's fine. If you don't like it, hey, you don't have to like anything. That's fine. I disagree. Like, personally, I'm like, oh, I like it, but if you like it, that's fine. If you don't like it, that's fine. People who don't like it because they think it's a romance story piss me off so much. It's not a romance. And if you think of it as a romance, that, of course, you're gonna have a bad time. Because you've got the genre wrong, you know? Good night, Haldo. Good night. Like, not a one-to-one example. But if you started watching, like... If you started watching, Nightmare on Elm Street, and were expecting, you know, not a horror movie, you know? If you were expecting it to be about, like, Nancy having a normal high school life, you're gonna be disappointed. You know? You gotta know the genre, at least a little bit. I mean, genre plot twists can be fun. But it's gotta be a genre you like, you know? You know, your Doki Doki literature clubs and such. I like to compare Romeo and Juliet to Doki Doki Literature Club. I think that's the ideal in my mind. Cause like you open up DDLC and gives you the content warnings. And it's like, but it's this, you know? But it's this. The game looks like this. And it's written like this. And then, you know, halfway through, it's like, oh shit, the content warnings are real. Which is exactly what Romeo and Juliet does. We're at the very beginning of the play. Oh shit, it's... Goddamn. Wow. Is Stream back? I can't believe I'm not allowed to talk about Romeo and Juliet. I'm not allowed. That's so rude. I'm not allowed to info dump? Twitch hates it? Fucking rude. Can't believe that. Oh boy. Well, I hope that doesn't ruin Haldo's watch streak. Wah! So. That's the entire rest of stream. For 2 hours, I just go ba 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 ba. Boy, oh boy, I feel like I'm not allowed to talk about Romeo and Juliet now, you know? It caused stream die, which is incredibly rude. Oh, so incredibly rude. I really liked that game. It was a good game. Good funny, good nice, good game, etc., etc. Ba-ba-ba. Oh my goodness. I'm clearing all these notifications I've been getting while I've been live. Go away, notifications. I don't want you. But yeah. I'm just sitting here, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I figured I would end the game this stream, but I didn't know if I would get it that quickly. Let's see here. I got 30 out of 48 achievements. I don't know what the hidden ones are. I don't know what I could have done. Maybe like one for getting 4 stars on all of them. Because I see a couple. Level 3 and 4 I didn't get 4 stars. And also I know day 1 I didn't. And I see the choosing Prince Phineas is an achievement. And then choosing the other champions to go and rescue the princess are also achievements. And I don't know what because there's 13 hidden achievements. That's a lot. That's a lot, you know? My little achievement mind. I don't know if I'll go back to them in my own time to get them or not. Who knows? I've been playing Cult of the Lamb again. I think I mentioned that on stream before. I've been doing that in my own time. Having my own little... I made my own little cult. Made a second save file. In case, you know... That way, like, if I want to go back to it on stream, I can go back to the stream save file. It's been weird playing without Twitch intervention, I can tell you that much. Just like, oh, there's not a lot of weird random things happening right now. Damn. Nobody's taking care of my guys for me. I have to pay attention a bit more. How dare they? Oh, man. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I get notifications all the time. I got another one. Okay, there we go. Clearing it. Everything's fine. There's too many of them. Boy, oh boy. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? Everybody have a good time? I don't know why I just keep, like, giggling. I straight up, for a second, I thought I really read that as I'm chilly. It's like, damn, I don't know whether that's good or bad. I hope you have a good time in the soup sauce. Is chili technically a soup? I don't know if chili's technically a soup or not. I feel like it should count, right? Like, that's similar enough. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what the parameters are on soup. I don't know. Maybe that's asking if a hot dog is a sandwich type question. Maybe that's a whatever type thing, you know? Boy, oh boy. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doop. What do you guys want, chat? Let me run a poll, I think. to determine what we do now. And I like doing the rigged polls. I think they're funny. What now? Ba 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 da ba ba. Da ba 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 da ba da ba. Let's see here. What could we do? I'm just like getting options down. I don't even know, man. What am I doing? Because I want to keep streaming. This feels too early for me to call it early. I want to keep streaming. I like having a good time being live. So what do you guys think? There's my... Oh, I should have made that a longer poll. I only set it up for a minute. I might run that again. But who knows? I'll just leave it there for now. But, yeah. It's the options are art, chatting, or play something else. Oh, boy. Things are going. Things are happening. Ups and downs. Nobody wants chatting. Can tell you that much. I see art is winning at the moment, but play something else is getting its fair share as well. Okay, one singular person wants chatting, likely because I called that out. Okay, a second singular vote for chatting. But so far it's 42-34 for art versus playing something else. 46-40. 46-41. Oh shit, now playing something else is in the lead. Oh shit, at the very end, playing something else. Whoa, at the very end there. Alright, now I have to determine what I'm playing. That game takes too long. Let's see here. Pull 2. That is precisely what I'm doing now, Lee. I'll let this one be 2 minutes. What game? What game? Let's see here. What do I have installed? Ba-ba-ba. I'm not gonna start anything new with this amount of time, I don't think. So let's see here what we play. Do. I suppose we could even do like a Jackbox. What else could we do? I have 4 options now, and there's a 5. I guess Gartic. Alright, running poll. What game? The options are Peglin, Balatro, Sticky Business, Jackbox, and Gartic Phone. The Jackbox pack that I have includes Quiplash, I believe 2? TKO, and Trivia Murder Party. You know, some order of like what numbers of games those are. It's been a while, and I think we can manage it. Quiplash 3. Okay. It's Quiplash 3, TKO, and Trivia Murder Party 2. That's it. And then Gartic Phone. It's like telephone, but you're doing art. Sticky Business. I play a little nice sticker game. Peglin is like a roguelike for Peggle. Balatro is a roguelike for poker. And you guys can choose whatever you want. Oh boy. And it's rigged, so you guys can vote multiple times, spending a singular noodle to increase your chances at winning. I see Peglin has 1 singular vote. Hello. Good job. I see 6 votes for Balatro and Jackbox. It's mostly Sticky Business and Gartic Phone. Okay, a second vote has hit the Peglin. I like how after I call things out for having one singular vote, like pretty much immediately, it gets a second. I got Lee with that one, apparently. Oh boy. Yeah, it's really just Sticky Business and Gartic Phone are like the big ones. But I think Gartic Phone is winning right now. I think it might take it, unless Sticky pulls the same trick that Game pulled. But I think we're Garticin. Alright, okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to quickly change my setup. This will be like a minute or so, chat, so I'm gonna quickly, like, I'm going to go to the other screen because I'm gonna have to adjust my webcam and microphone, but I will not be long. Just give me 1 second, chat. Okay. Okay. Sans, you can be done. Let's see here. Oh, I am gonna have to adjust that other thing as well. But until then, I say. Not really much of an until then. Give me a second, chat. I'm just pulling up a way so I can see you, which I think is rather important. I'd like to be able to see you, chat. I didn't take that into account, because I'm a fool. Oh, and I do need to adjust the stream title. I realize now. Whoop, that was my water bottle. What do I call this? Gartic Fun Times. That's it. Alright, chat. We're gonna be Garticin. I'm pulling it up now. If you guys aren't familiar with Gartic Phone, this is a game in which it's sort of like, you know, like the telephone game, the game Telephone, in which you, like, you do, one person says one thing, the next person draws it, and one person says other thing, next person draws it. That's one of the game modes. It's like the default game mode. We can do various types if we would like. And you can play along at home. I'm gonna let you guys join in if you would like. So, let's see here. Let me get the invite code. I'm a little owl. I'm a little owl, chat. Can you believe it? Whoops, that's the wrong thing. It's this button. That is the stream manager, is what you saw. Oh boy. I was like, okay, it's a 50-50 shot, because I named them similarly. Let's adjust it to be like that, I think. So you guys can see a little bit better. Alright, let me give you guys the link. Boop. Boop. Pin message. I pinned the wrong message. I pinned the anglerfish because I'm smart. There we are. Okay, we got Lee in here. Hello, hello. But yeah, if you guys want to join, you just gotta click that little linky link. I'm smart, chat, I swear. I swear to you, chat, I'm the most intelligent of peoples. That's a lie, I'm not a peoples. Well, I think I'm a people, I'm just not a human, you know? Boy, oh boy. Many a game mode. There's lots of good ones in here. I never know what to do because I love pretty much all of them. Oh boy. I mean, normal is the pretty standard one. Knockoff is pretty fun. Animation's a classic. Icebreaker I really like, but I know not that many other people like it. Exquisite Corpse is fun. Compliment is fun. Masterpiece is fun, but I don't know if that's, because that's just like a free draw. I don't know if that's what we want right now. Story's like only words, I think. We got Missing Piece, which I think is similar to Compliment. Secret, I think, is just normal, but you can't see what you're doing. Co-op? I don't know if I've ever played co-op. I think Score is just normal, but you get scored. Sandwich. Oh yeah, you start by writing, and then drawing, and then writing at the end. Background is animation, but you have a background. And then Solo is making your own animation. It's just me and Lee at the moment. See? You could go crazy animating back and forth. That is true. I can set it to, like, we do multiple rounds, even if we have, like, a smaller amount of people and such. You're trying to summon people for us? Alright, I'll wait then. But, like, I do know if I go into the modes, you can say, like, turns, like, everybody gets even more turns. I can set it all. I have multiple powers. I can do whatever I'd like. You know? My power grows. You might be summoning a Chiba. Ooh. Well, now I feel left out. I see we got two little cloak guys, and I'm over here being a silly little owl. Now I'm the fool. Let me pull up some background music. "10 hours of lo-fi video game beats, my beloved. You're trying to log in?" Oh, your Wi-Fi died. Ah. Oof. My sympathies. Do I play League? Like League of Legends? I do not. Yeah, you can join. We're open to anybody at the moment. We're mostly waiting for seeing if Chiba can log in, honestly. Oh! Oh, that's a cactus. For a second I thought it was a pickle. You want to mod? I can send you the mod. It's hidden a little bit behind chat, but I really thought this was a pickle at first. It makes way more sense as a cactus. Of course Chiba is a vampire. Boy, oh boy. We haven't really determined, is there any game mode that speaks to you, chat? Because I like all of them. I'm a big fan of all of the Gartics. I don't think there's a single one that I dislike. Corpse? I'm down for a corpse. Anybody else down for a corpse? This is a good... I realize now that I'm just saying, anybody down for a corpse? If you're unfamiliar with the corpse time mode... If you're unfamiliar with corpse... Yeah, we could start off with a corpse. It's a good way to start. Ba-ba-ba. Only drawings connected by the tops. Da, 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 da. Yes, copy link. I will send this to you, Lee. I almost posted it just straight up in the general of the Discord. That's not the correct thing. That's not the correct thing. Oh boy. If you're unfamiliar with what corpse is, you're going to be drawing... Can I put more time on the corpse? Is that slow? Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think there's any way slower. I don't know what regressive and progressive mean. I guess like getting slower or getting faster. Oh, thank you for following. It's already on slow? Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure everybody can get a good chance to draws. Oh, and thank you for following too. Hello, hello. I hope you all have a good time here. But yeah, you're gonna be drawing a head and then a body, and then some legs, or feet, or whatever you have. It could be not legs, it could be a fish. Just arrived at the bus stop, so if this is 16 minutes you can't play this round, we'll see how it goes. I believe in you, Chiba. We doing corpse? I feel like it's a good way to start out. We were playing something else for the beginning of this stream, and we were like, oh shit, I have some more time in the day. I have some more time in the stream. Fish can do a leg? That is true. Fish can be anything. That's not how... I mean, maybe fish can be anything. I'm running for fish president, and that's my motivational... That's my motivational, slogan. Fish can do anything. Alright. We want a corpse. I didn't even shout out the icy crab, hello. It's like making a mermaid with legs, yeah. She's just built different. Okay. Let's get corpsing, shall we, chat? Oh, the orb. Okay. I always do this and then I never know what to draw immediately. Okay. Let's see here. Now, you all get a little bit spoiled for what I draw. But I don't really care. Let's see here. I'm thinking about bunnies. And I don't know why. I'm gonna do a little... I think I'm gonna draw a bunny. Now the thing is, I am a furry, so I don't know how to draw bunnies normally, but I do know how to draw them like a furry. It's how it is for most animals, unfortunately. I started getting into art by drawing animals, and then I lost all of those skills immediately because I didn't read Warrior Cats. You know? If I had read Warrior Cats, I think I'd be able to draw animals. Unfortunately, I waited too long, and I got into My Little Pony instead. So now I only know how to draw pony. That's my evil art backstory. Oh boy. This is a rabbit. It doesn't super look like one because I haven't drawn the ears yet. Maybe this is one of those, I think they're called lops, that have the big floppies. Them big floppy ears. I guess that would probably go in front of these little chest fluffies. Chest. Cheek. Cheek is the word. I'm not drawing the chest. We're doing the head. So yes, head. That's my new Vine improvement. So yes, head. And I can give it some little hair. It's important to remember to draw a little bit below that little dotted line, in case anybody hasn't done that yet. Just remember to do that at some point, because that's what the next person is going to see, is that little dotted line, everything below it. So it'll help them connect the body that they draw to the head that you've drawn. There we are. That's a rabbit. I think. It could be something pretending to be a rabbit. Who knows? I don't. I never know anything. Unless I do. In which case, I do. But often I don't. That's the moral of the story. Moral of the story? Things. I feel like I should color it a little bit. I don't know what color though. Oh yeah, you can access other colors in Gartic, by the way. I only realized this sort of recently. If you double click on the big color down here, you get like every color. Oh, time is running out. Okay. Well, I guess this bunny is this color. That is too pale. Just trying to work with the opacity. I should have done light blue, then it's like a Miku rabbit. This rabbit may only have one ear colored, and that's okay. Can I get this second ear done? Can I get the second ear done? Hell yeah. They dyed their ears. Tiny bit of shading. Because I'm fancy like that. Look at that. That's the level of fanciness that I aspire to. Is a tiny amount of shading. Alright. Here's what we got. Okay. What can I turn this into? What's something silly? I like to do something silly. Alright. One of my favorite things to do is make somebody just like be wearing a suit. But I don't know if I can do that with this. I do think I can give this person really tiny arms. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is the world's smallest arms. You know what? Maybe if they just like end right there. Tiny little hands. Normally proportioned torso and everything. You know? Let's see, what kind of outfit is this person wearing? Let's see here. Maybe it's like a turtleneck, and that's why it's black at the top. You know, one of those artful turtlenecks. You always see like the fancy art people in media wear. Am I just thinking like cartoon characters? Perhaps. But cartoons would never lie to you. I mean, think about it, chat. What am I if not a cartoon? And I've never lied to you. you know? So cartoons, therefore, can never lie. They're bastions of moral purity, each and every single one of them. We can do like those little lines up the sweater. You know, those little line thingies. The stitching, not really stitching. I don't know. I don't know fashion terms. I just wear it. I don't even really wear sweaters, but still. You can give him some just blue jeans. Not really the most sweater type, you know, clothing. Blue jeans, but they're a classic, what can I say? Little bit of shading. Once again, tiny bit of shading. The exact amount of fancy that you need. Alright, and then we can get them some skin color here. Should have thought about how that would look with the opacity. Okay, that's fine. There we go. I think that's cool. I can give them a necklace. What's a cool necklace? Oh, time's running out. I might not be able to give them a necklace. I can give them like a little rose pinned on their chest. Or maybe it should be green because they're gay. Little green carnation. Little Oscar Wilde moment. I don't know what a carnation looks like. It looks something like that now, I've determined. That's what a carnation is. And a tiny little highlight. Oh boy. They just stapled like some parsley. Stapled. Right into their skin. You know? Making sure everything is all good and taken care of and such. Big Kirby with mouth up. Okay. I can do that. So like this is just... I just be doing Kirby's butt here? Do a bit like that. Do a thick butt? Oh, that I can do. Okay, let's get this squared away to start here. Now I'm assuming Kirby at the top is like facing forward, but maybe he's doing that like that superhero pose, you know, where like a female superhero is like twisting so that you're seeing both the tits and the ass. I think Kirby is doing that. You just can't tell until it comes down here because Kirby's caked up on a Thursday evening. I had to remember what day it is. Alright, then little Kirby shoes. Are they shoes or are those just his feet? You never know with Kirby. You never know. Whoop. Oh, I see. I see the little... There we go. What a thing I've drawn. We can give a little shiny, I think. Little... Shine on the booty? Maybe the shoes are a little shiny too. Da-da-da. Little bit of a shading. Little bit of a shoe shading. You've heard of shoe shining. Welcome to my brand new business venture, shoe shading. It's not going to make any money at all. But this is Kirby's. In case you couldn't tell, that is what I am shading at the moment, is that. It's artistic. It's beautiful. This is going into the Louvre. They're going to see this and they're gonna go, we need to replace the Mona Lisa, you know? That old thing. It's old and crusty. It's tiny. The Mona Lisa is small. It's like a foot big or something like that. I don't know the exact size, but it's small. You know? It's not a big bit of art. People tend to be surprised by how big the Last Supper is and how small the Mona Lisa is. But there's my, that's my Kirby butt. Foot's about right, okay. That's the vibe it gives to me whenever I see the images of it, you know? Wasn't sure if that would be, normal. Accurate, rather. Nothing is normal. I don't know what this thing is here to the right, so I just ignored it. But we'll see what happens whenever it just gets abruptly cut off in the final. I was told Kirby and I was told Butt, so I sort of blacked out. But yeah, alright. Okay. Manual, please. Let's look at what happened. Let's see what happened to us. Okay. Starting off, there's the rabbit that I drew. Little rabbit with blue ears. What's going to happen to them? Oh, Lee got it immediately. Ooh! Sort of like a beautiful fish. A beautiful fish of some sort. They got the polywag. Got that polywag swirl. The polywhirl. Ah! The tiniest of little feets! The tiniest of little feets. It's like a mermaid, yeah. Merbun? Merbunny? How beautiful. The world. I would love to see this creature swimming about. Are we saving the things? I will be, yes. Thank you for reminding me, by the way. But yes, there's my little guy I've saved. I need to save this beautiful face. Look at that. Moving on now, we have Lee. Oh, beautiful horse. And if anybody needs me to go back because they personally want to save anything, let me know, and I'm down to do that. What a beautiful horse. Oh. Oh. I don't know if this was the intention, but it gives me the impression that the horse is made out of sticks. You know? Y'all make me feel trash at drawing. You gotta... In order to get better, you just gotta keep being bad at it for a while, and then eventually you get there. Oh my... It just makes me feel like it's crumbling into a bunch of sticks, and I really love it. Some sort of eldritch horror. Oh my god, it's gonna end there. It is the eldritch horror. Yeah. Opacity? Ah, no, that's bigness. Just been sucking forever and eventually it starts sucking so bad? Exactly. That's exactly it. It's a beautiful portrait. How lovely. Good horse. I pet the horse. You have to take care of the horse. Good horse. Alright, snack attack. Oh. I'm intimidated by this guy, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm intimidated. I feel like I'm threatened. Oh, that's Kirby. I see now. I see now. I don't feel as threatened anymore because they're going to be consumed. Okay, these were shoes over here. But he's just carrying some extra shoes in case. Maybe that's a little flower pinned to Kirby's chest. Yeah, I don't feel as intimidated anymore because it's going to be eaten by Kirby. Oh boy. That's work to do when the drawing doesn't pass the line. Yeah, I personally always do like a severed neck. Or like, you know, like a headless horseman type thing. I try to go for that whenever I get one that doesn't have it there. I think it's silly. You work with what you get. What we got here. Ooh, that's me! I know that guy! Yo! I know that guy! I know that guy! That's me! I'm like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Of course I know him. He's me. Ah. I wiggle my mouse excitedly. That's awesome! I have no torso. I am Squirt. I'm like Kirby. I am Kirby now. Wait. Well, I kept an A-tail. It's not exactly my tail, but I have a tail. Look at me. This is how I look actually below the You guys can't see my full body, and that's because that's what I look like below. That's what I look like below here. I'm inside the legs, yeah. This is how I walk her out. Oh, what a beautiful time. I like how whenever I download, you guys can see that I downloaded Optifine earlier today. My tail is my arm. Yeah, that's how I'm drawing. I have my tail reaching around. Okay, we have Chiba. Oh, we did get a bit of a head from Chiba. The floating eyes. The scary. Do like a 3D character like that I can put on the screen. Man. If I'm capable of figuring out how to do that, I'll try. See what happens here. Oh, some nice overalls for this the ominous floating eyes. The ominous floating eyes. The scary. I love this little boot here. This fancy boot. Oh my gosh. So wait, how is this even going to... Wow. I do like this. I do like the ominous floating creature. I feel like this creature is going to approach me in some sort of alley and sell me some wares. Oh, I just looked over to the side. Alright, I know we have some new people in at the moment. For everybody, I have a 3-minute ad break that I do every hour. So we're just going to wait here is what we do. So that way, nobody feels like you guys aren't going to miss anything during the ad breaks. I don't do anything important during them. So if anybody needs to go to the bathroom, now is the perfect time. Or if anybody needs to go grab a snack, or if you haven't taken your meds today and you forgot to do that, now's the time to do that. If you're working on something else in the background, this is a reminder to save your files. Hey, did you leave laundry in that you need to go get? There's a reminder of that. Just make sure that, you're all taken care of. Take your body, do a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, get a snack. The ads are starting soon, and I don't want people to have to sit around for 3 minutes of just watching bullshit, you know? The more I keep complaining about ads, the harder it'll be for me in the future to, like, get a sponsorship of anything. I say that. I have to say every single time that I was streaming for less than a week before Raid Shadow Legends sent me an email, you know? And I will never forget that. And I haven't taken them up on it, but maybe one day I will. Did I save this one already? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Pull that up on the side. Look over my downloads. Did I save that twice? Let's see here. I didn't. Good, I remembered. I'll probably post these in the Discord later if anybody wants to see them. I did that last time we did a Gartic, but it's been a long while. Maybe not a long while, but it's been a while. What channel did I put those in? Where did I put those? Well, I scrolled slightly too long and now I immediately got bored. That's the problem. That's the problem of having ADHD medication that lasts for a certain amount of time that runs out halfway through stream. You get it partly. You get it partly. I'm focused at the beginning of stream. That's what matters. You know? I can get it all set up and I can get started. Oh boy. I'll figure out a way to continue it. Somehow. Maybe. Oh! Welcome back, Chiba. We've just been waiting on this, actually, Chiba. We've been waiting on this screen because we still have about a minute of the ads left here. Look at it. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I guess, since you just tuned in, Chiba, I can show you the, previous drawings. This is the one... As a recap, I did the head, Lee did the body, and Applebear did the feet for this beautiful creature here. We have Lee's beautiful horse head, snack attacks. I love to imagine this as like some crumbling sticks that are shambling about. It's like a Dark Souls boss, you know? That's what I keep picturing for this. I really like it. I don't know why. Then we have Snack Attack's head. Franbia? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Franbia Suchi? Suki? Suchi? Who knows? Fran? And then, the legs that I drew. I'm doing like that. Welcome back from the ads. I'm just recapping to Chiba what she missed. There's me! And, this is what I look like. This is what I look like below. And then Chiba, of course, you know what you've done here. Apple Bear, and Snack Attack. And moving on now. Welcome back! We are just about to see what you drew for your head, Apple. That's not an apple! That's a banana! You created art and you didn't even realize, yeah. Hello, Banana Man. Okay, it just straight up banana. The same thing happened to me. Let's see what this is. Banana was a noodle. Banana was a water slide the whole time. I would go down that slide, maybe. I don't know, I have standards for slides that are different than the average person, which are, I want it to be small and not scary. I get intimidated by, like, amusement park and water park rides so easily. It's so funny. Banana Man. Look at this beautiful Banana Man. Let's see here. Is this... Yeah, I believe Icy Crab is the, last one we have. Who's not a pipe nowadays? Exactly. Kids these days always becoming pipes and being on TikTok. That's what these stupid kids are all about. They love clanging on the ground and making a big noise, and what do pipes do? You put water in it and it gets somewhere else. And banana. We can't forget the banana. we have to always approve of the banana. Going on over to Icy Crab. Ooh, we got a TV head! Aha! I do remember this big TV head trend. I remember. I think they're cool. I think they look cool. I'm looking over to the side, like, I'm like, wait, did I download Banana Man? I did. We're good. Banana Man is safe. And I believe, yes, I did this here. We have this beautiful TV head who is wearing a fancy art sweater with a little green carnation for gayness, some blue jeans, and the world's tiniest arms. And nothing happened there for Chiba, so this guy, maybe those aren't blue jeans. This trend was like 15 years ago. It made a resurgence like a couple years ago, but I am 147 in dog years. So maybe those are actually shoes. Look at that. What a beautiful time. I always become obsessed with these creatures whenever we do that. Alright. I think... Do we guys wanna... What do we want to do next? Do we want to do another corpse, or do we want to do a different kind of game mode? What do you think, chat? Animation? I'm down for an animation. animation or icebreaker. I do like both of those. Could I reform the room so you can log in on your computer? I think... Do you not... I think you can, if you're connected with your Twitch account, I think you should be able to join again. Let me know if you have trouble with it, though. You made the intro music, so you get priority. If I need to remake the room, then I will do it. We could do like an animation and then we can do icebreaker after it, maybe? Or the other way around? I think if I hit X... Yeah, I can reform the room. Exalta Samba. I've never heard of that. Here, let me go into big screen really quick. We're gonna have to reform the room so we can get Chiba in here. Well, now Lee's in the charge. Wait. You're good, Chiba. I should have taken that chance to not be an owl anymore. Well, it's too late now. New link, new link. Pew pew, pew pew. That button. I had to take a moment. Alright, anybody who wants to rejoin, now's the perfect time. Oh man, I should think about what I want to do for either of these. We could also... Nah. Never mind. I thought of a thing and then immediately didn't think of it. It left my brain. Like a sieve. Or a colander. Or anything else that exits from anything else, you know? Sometimes that happens. Things enter and they exit. You're Grim Reaper? Grim Reaper. I do like Grim Reaper. Chicken! Oh, it's behind my head. Beautiful chicken. Beautiful chicken. Something about my owl disturbs me. And that's not a slight against owls. Owls are my favorite animal. But something about this owl, I don't like. I don't trust him. And it's not even the fact that he looks like a capitalist. You know, he looks like he's going to sell me, like, oil. He's an oil tycoon. He is the Monopoly man. But even that aside, something about it is intimidating. Maybe it's the fact that we have a similar color scheme. I don't know. Yeah, the chicken, I respect the chicken. I respect the chicken. He looks like Hootie if he was exposed to sin. That is the one from the Owl House, correct? That's that guy? Haha, I remember the thing. Now, I have not seen the Owl House, but from what I've seen in memes, I believe Hootie is already pretty exposed to sin. We can do a little animation. Okay, let's do slow time. Slow time, please. We have Twitch lag to think of. Let's see here, everything. Doot, copy link. Do we add notes in this? We're able to, yeah. If you want to, then you are allowed. I know some people don't understand how they work, and that's completely fine. I'm not holding us to a high standard. We're doing a little silly. But yeah. Okay, wait. Before I hit start, I should think of what I'm drawing. Everybody else take a moment to think about what you're drawing. Okay, I've thought of my thing. I'm gonna give you guys, like, 10 more seconds to think about what you're drawing, okay? Because I know I never know what I'm doing. And it's been about 10 seconds, I think, since I said that. Alright, chat, here we go. 1, go! Okay. Because I had the thought of a Goomba. I'm gonna let whoever gets the Goomba decide what to do with the Goomba. Let's just get like a base Goomba in here. I'm obsessed with Goombas. I'm just looking at, I have a Goomba figurine. I'm just looking at that for reference. He's a little far away, but I can make out the details of the beautiful Goomb. I have like 1 foot up, maybe taking a steppy. I'd not recommend doing color, or if you do like 1. For anybody who's not used this game mode before, cause boy oh boy, it can be a bit hard to keep track of them. Detail is likely going to get lost fairly quickly. And that's just what we have to live with. Unless you're like fucking Rubber Ross, you're not gonna be worried about like actual quality in these fucking things. I feel like I swear more as streams go on. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like it is. And it's got like little tooths here. And that's what a Goomba looks like. And they're the peak of character design. This is my beautiful Goomba. I feel like I might just leave him like that. I don't think there's like any more details I want to add to him. And I know I draw fairly fast, so I don't want to like make anybody have to do anything. I guess I can clean up his lines slightly. My beautiful Goomba. I even drew in a thickness that I don't normally do. I normally go for like the tiniest thickness. But when it comes to animation, I'm like, okay, I know most people in Gartic use this thickness, I think. So I'll leave that like that for them. I guess I can hit the done button and I can just chill. A beautiful Goomba. You guys are like 2/3 of the time away. Actually, by the time you hear that, you're probably a quarter or 3/4 of the times away. I don't know how long the lag is. Actually, no, it's not even 3/4 yet by the time I'm saying it, so who knows. If you have the sound on in your little Gartic thing, it should ring whenever it's close to time, and that'll be more accurate than when it rings for me. And this is just the first frame of our little thing. I'm not leaving notes on any, on at least my first one. I want you to just do whatever you want to do with this beautiful Goomba. Make him have a bad time, make him have a good time. Make him explode, make him become the president, make him receive a medal, make him kiss, make him have a big ass, make him happy, make him sad. I don't know, do whatever you want. Maybe he just stands there and just slides across the screen. Maybe he gets tiny. Maybe he becomes huge. Maybe it's not even a Goomba. Maybe it's a lie. Who knows? It could be anything. That's what the world is like. The world is full of possibilities. Oh boy. Ooh, okay. Turtle sees apple. Turtle wants apple. Okay. Let's start with this line here. Can I hit shift and then... Okay, shift don't work. There we go. I really just tried to zoom in like that would do anything for me. Okay. So this beautiful turtle is going to approach the apple, I think. We only get so many frames, so I'm gonna make this guy like almost at the apple. He really wants this apple, dude. He's aching for it. Actually, I don't know this turtle's gender. What am I saying? Maybe she's aching for it. Hashtag equality. Women can yearn for the apples too. That's my new, feminism. It's entirely apple-based. There's not a- oh my god, I forgot there's not a fill tool on this mode. That sucks. Okay. New feminism. I got tired of the old forms of it, you know? I don't need actual rights to be campaigned for. I just need people to have apples. How else are we going to keep the doctors away? They can't be stopped otherwise. And do we know what they're planning? You never know. Okay, this beautiful shiny red apple. Okay, I believe this was like the outline color for this apple. Becomes a little difficult to tell. I wish you could like overlay the full transparency one like over it for a second, so you can like confirm color choices and stuff, but boy oh boy. It's almost like this wasn't made for a legitimate animation, you know? It's almost like this was made for a silly, goofy game. Big if true. You know? Big if true if this was made as a silly, goofy game and not as a legitimate source of art. Maybe this like drool should be like almost fully dripped, and then it can like splatter. That'll be my note. Splash. Drool. There we go. You don't believe me? I don't know. That's what the evidence is pointing towards. These Gartic people, I don't know. Can we really trust them? They haven't given me any apples. Welcome back. We're animating at the moment. And we're probably gonna do an icebreaker after this. Hey, I know that guy! Now the question is, did Lee put his own Blorbo in here? Or did Chiba put Lee's Blorbo in here? Alright. Now he's getting scared by a ghost. Maybe he's like falling backwards. Cause oh no, it's a spooky ghost. He's turning rapidly, so we can get some of these like motion blur lines. Maybe I should wait until we have a little bit more. I'm gonna match it to how it was drawn before, not to how it really looks. I've drawn this little freak before. Does he have little ears there? I'll give him little ears. And he's like, oh no! Let's see here, how do bodies work? Okay. He's like turning a little bit here. He's got this big old collar. Or lapel, rather, is what those are called. A little bit of erasing. Seems like he brought his shovel? Turning away from scary ghost. Maybe ghost is approaching a little bit closer. Just slightly though. And he's still saying, ah! I'm gonna try to match that as close as I can. That way, like, we can read it. Without, if we wanna, I don't know how fast we're going to, how many frames. No, I won't give him a hand. I was gonna, but I don't want to force somebody else to draw that. I don't know how dark this shading is. We'll go with there. Looks like it's on his jacket and on the ghost a little bit. There we are. This guy is wearing a mask. That's not his... It's not his fists. I mean, maybe it is. That'd be fucked up. Alright. Time's nearly out. I mean, it probably is out by the time you're hearing this. Okay. Make him use the fire. Is this like a Dark Souls? I'm interpreting this as a Dark Souls. So, what, just like approaching it? Just using it to roast marshmallows or something? I'm gonna let this guy get like pretty close. I think he's gonna like make it to the fire in the final frame. Oh boy, my webcam stopped working. I got really huge. 1 second. Let me fix my problems. Alright, we're good. Bye-bye. Yeah. I have the playlist, or I guess like it's just like one really long YouTube video, is like, it's called like video game songs. And it's like, that's, every time this one comes on, I'm like, this is motherfucking Adventure Time end credits. This has come along with me. What are you talking about? You're a liar. I know this one's in it, and I know that there's like another song in it that is not... Like, those are not video game songs. But I really like Adventure Time, so I'm not upset about it. It does just make me think the lyrics, though. Like, I gotta say real words and not just the lyrics to the song. It's over now, though, so... Okay. A little bit of a campfire action here. I guess we can make the fire a little bit different, like it's dancing a little flame. Red. Yeah, that is the order that this is drawn in. Wanted to make sure I had it correct. And this. All big squiggles. I don't know why I'm keeping the light bits the same. just feels right, you know? And then I believe, like, all this... The bell has been rung a little bit. Be on the lookout, chat. Beware. Time is running out. Are you prepared? Do. I mean, at least 2 other people are prepared. The 5. Moderator. Oh, and in case anybody new is wondering why my text looks like this, I have a dyslexia filter on. Make the fire go out. I can do that. It's like these dark logs and these lighter logs here. I mean, that might be from the color, like the shading of the logs, but I'm just gonna... We got this dark green here, some little grass. I like this like squiggly hole style that this one's got going on. It's fun to do. I think I'm gonna just do like the last little few embers. And then some like smoke. There we go. A little bit darker. Some, you know, some smoke shading. Alright, I think I'm done with mine there. Don't feel like you have to rush anybody, we're just a little less than halfway. Actually, it's more like we got 1/3 left. Once again, you know, at the time of me saying it. I'm gonna put my jacket back on. I mean, I'm definitely wearing it. You can see I'm wearing it. It's difficult for me to put on a jacket since my shoulders do just go directly into my legs. But you know, it's just 'cause I'm a special little guy. I'm a beautiful, special little guy. Do 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 do. Oh boy. Time is running out, it's in the yellow. Wish I could see like how many seconds exactly. Or maybe that's an option. I don't know, I don't look too hard on them. I see Leah's giggling in the chat. That's a good sign. You love it when your mod is giggling evilly. I mean, that could be a normal giggle. But I know my mod. Immediately giggles myself. You're cackling evilly. I don't know if that's a hee hee hee. I think that's a mwahaha. But yeah, let's see what happens, shall we? Starting off, we have this beautiful Goomba. I suggested a lot of things that could happen to this Goomba, so let's see what happens. You've drawn the worst thing you've ever drawn, you're so proud. Blinking, smirk with step up. Oh, for a second, like, it looked a lot more sultry. Something about this Goomba seems pretty sultry. this frame. Oh shit! The sultriness continues! The sultriness continues! The little wink. Oh shit! Sans! He lures us in with his charm. But in reality, the boss fight, it's beginning. Oh shit. Okay, let's see this on fours. Oh, dude. I'm sure this looks like, yeah. It's gotta be on fours. Like, tens is gonna be weird. No, tens is actually pretty fine. I'll take it on fours and on tens. Yeah, I'm saving. I was trying to determine what I wanted to save it at. On 50s? I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't know if that the options. We can have it loop and then it pauses on the last frame. That poor fellow. The Grinch. Alright, let's look at our next one, shall we? It was Goomba, but now it's the Grinch, yeah. That's the plot twist that Dr. Seuss was too afraid to do. I mean, did Goomba... No, they did not exist. Yeah, because Dr. Seuss... Didn't he fight in World War II? Or he made propaganda for World War II, so he definitely predates Goombas. I know he made propaganda for it. I was like, I'm pretty sure he fought in it, but I know he made propaganda for it. Ah, you were the fire. Or that's more so just like a, you were not the one who created your Blorbo. Just have fun doing wiggly flames. Hell yeah. I mean, that is always fun to do. A nice little fire. Make the fire dance, I don't know. Fire is difficult but fun. Ooh, Chiba's the one who made it step up. Who made it all wiggly. Ah, and then Apple Bear brought the whole scene together. The fire is dead. Oh, this is the boomerang one. That's what that is. Threes. I think it's better on fours. Boomerang looks cool. I'll save the boomerang as well if you want. Honestly, slay. It's like the fire going out makes the world better. It like brings... It makes the grass grow and everything's... It's like Dark Souls. Alright. I compare things to Dark Souls so much for somebody who's never touched a Soulsborne. He is approaching. It was Kirby. Ah. That makes more sense. The approach. I'm the Dark Souls of streamers? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I didn't realize it was Kirby, honestly, by the time I got it. I think my mind just immediately saw a heart, and then I didn't think to change anything. See, it's just like Dark Souls again. The fire makes the world bad. The fire existing. JoJo theme plays. Do 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 do. He's jumping into the fire. The world gets all scrungly and fucked up. I do really love this little freak. Bum, 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 bum. I feel like this one actually does work better on 10s. He thought the fire was hot Cheetos. No! Because I feel like on 4s it's a little too abrupt. Oh no, he's got his AirPods in. I don't know how. I don't know if he has ears. But he's got them in somehow. And that's so scary. Thought he was in the mountains. It does look a bit like mountains, yeah. Ah, this fucking guy. Alright, here we have Chivas. Chiba did draw Lee's Blorbo. Okay. This is Poor Edward from Fallen London, which is a browser game that my mod Lee is obsessed with. So here we have this guy. Oh, he's scared of the ghost. He's just standing there. And then, oh shit, a ghost! Yeah. It's a very small fandom from my knowledge of it. And then... oh no, it's a ghost! Turn away, get scared. Ah! There's so few of you. He's so scared. And the ghost! The fucking ghost! I see why he was scared of it. This would be a funny one to see on Boomerang. Whoa! 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 I'm safe. It's gone. I'm safe. Oh shit! I'm safe. Oh shit! I'm safe. Oh shit! Oh boy. How is it on 2s? Yeah, it's a little fast on 2s, as 2s are. I mean, this one definitely works a bit. This one works better on the faster frames than some of the other ones. The ghost was like, I'm not scary, and then he saw him scared, and he was like, oh, I am scary, yeah? It's like one of those monsters that, like, it has powers because you think it's scary, like a Pennywise type, you know? Alright, Apple Bear. Ah, yes, the beautiful turtle, how could I forget? Oh, this turtle. He wants the apple. They're coming for the apple. Please. Oh shit. Chomp. I see the guideline for the chomp. It grew teeths. Oh shit! Yes, I love that! Oh my god! Oh, the power of turtle! Oh, I love this! Oh my god, no, not my Streamlabs. Go away, Streamlabs. Da 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 da. God, swallow like snake. I love it. Is this like an exclamation point over the turtle's head? Like it just realized what happened. It just realized the process that occurred. Oh my god. I feel like, you know, it's a turtle. It can move slowly as well. Got stuck on the stem. The boomerang. He considers the apple, he attempts, and then he fails, and then he backs off, and then he tries again. It's like the itsy bitsy spider. The hungy turtle. The oh so hungy turtle. From turtle to crocodile, for real. What a good turtle. Whee! 50s, the slowest turtle. What? I just love that frame. Oh, what a beautiful turtle. Man, we might have to end stream here. I just realized how late it is. Damn. That frame is the worst thing you ever drew. You love it. It's beautiful. I definitely should play Gartic more often. I always have fun doing it. And I would like to do this again. And I don't have a lot of streams planned this month. So, maybe. You love Gartic? Hell yeah. I don't have as much planned this month because I know it's going to be weird with holiday stuff. So I need to, like, I don't know. We could get, like, good at it or something. Yeah. Hone your Gartic skills. Figure out how to do things. I think I have, like, I wouldn't say I'm great at Gartic, but I have a little bit of, like, experience in it. Because it was called Drawception. I think it's still running, it's just pretty broken a little bit. In which, like, it's sort of like Gartic, like, classic mode, where, like, one prompt, normal, one prompt, then drawing based on that, prompt based on drawing, drawing based on that. It's like that, but, like, not immediate like how we have it on Gartic. It's like you do that and then like somebody else can like randomly get that later and they'll draw it later and games can take a lot longer. Stuff like that. Don't think it's possible you were using your tablet and your drawings were that. Gartic is also harder to do. Alright, goodbye, Apple. I'm glad you had some time. And yeah. Good night, Fran. Good night, Fran. If you're fine with me calling you that. But yeah. Thank you all for joining. I guess we can see who we can raid. We can see what that's all about. We can see who's live. Who is doing things? Yee. Oh man. Oh, Clyde is still alive. Oh, I technically haven't raided him recently. He has a self-deprecation counter up. Maybe I won't. It's at 0. But the fact that it's there... No, that'll make him deprecate less. Wait a minute, he has a yellow and a purple heart emoji. That's my color scheme, so yes, we have to. Oh, and I have a sub to do for him, so there we go. It does appear like he's drawing himself shirtless right now, so that's awesome. But yeah, in case you guys don't know Clyde, this guy, he's a cool PNG tuber robot guy. He's wearing a maid outfit right now. And that's awesome. But he's doing art right now. Everybody go compliment Clyde, okay? We're gonna scare him and then we're gonna compliment him. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week, most likely, unless anything happens. But I'm probably gonna see you guys next week. And we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm doing. December, we're keeping December loose and casual. We're keeping December full of soda and loose and casual. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Whoa. See you guys later. Bye. Go raid Glide. Go, 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 go. Woo.